Hello. Hello. Don't forget to put your horror game points in. All the cast have already done it, which brings us up to like 55% already. So, where we left off, our party went to the Tower of Storms and finding a giant crab that led them to its master Muriel, the sea elf, who had turned into a banshee. They find out that Moesco, an anchorite of Talos, as they're called, is using his beating heart to curse the tower and lure the ships into the lighthouse, killing the passengers aboard. And they climb the tower, eventually defeating Moesco and his beating heart quite easily, shockingly, and gather the shell, bringing it down, killing harpies, and return it to Muriel, who dissipates finally at peace. And we find out that Vilfin doesn't like the ocean or any water very much, and does not want to rest there, but they decide to take a long rest at the Tower of Storms. And in the morning, we see Zenora mimicking the monks' movements. And as they gather up their things to go, they run into Mistra and Tyr. And being quite suspicious of them at first, they later calm their suspicions when they realize there's a bigger picture on why they were chosen. Mistra gives each of them a gift, some apparent, some still yet to be found out more on. Radalant gets a scrying mirror that Tyr blesses with giving the gift to see the unseen. Zenora gets a horn meant only for her to use at the bottom of the stronghold of the dragon when they find out where that is. Sebastian gets an odd-looking crystal, and Ema gets a promise for later, and Vilfin gets a wonderful staff that is a gift from Lathander himself to help fight the undead should the need arise. They return to Phandalin after warning that to be wary of some of the people there. So they use some insightful glances at Sue, Halia, Toblin at the Stonehill Inn to see if any of these people, as they look around, are kind of suspicious. Meanwhile, they see Pell. Ema gets a note from Pell as to the location of the centaur friend, a falcon named Xanth, and where he is located. They also have a quest for the mountain's toe. So, as they are in the Stonehill Inn practicing their roars, as Zenora is teaching Vilfin, and drinking heavily, I'm assuming you guys take your long rest and wake up in the morning
Yep.
with your ritual in the morning.
As per usual.
And Zenora's going to start going out and practicing when he practices afterwards. So
he continues to practice. Ema, are you already sleeping outside as well, or so you'll be out there too, or?
Yeah, Ema's sleeping outside.
Okay, you're probably woken up by them practicing and all the goings on.
Vilfin will more than likely, with now the second time that Zenora has joined him for the morning ritual, or after that sort of Tai Chi type ritual, Vilfin will actually slow his movements down so that it is easier for Zenora to follow.
Nice. And Radalek and Sebastian, what would you like to... Oh, Zenora, do you want to say something?
No.
Okay. I thought you were like... Radalek and Sebastian, what are you doing? You want to come down or sleeping in?
Yeah, Radalek will come down and just sit inside quietly to himself and wait for everyone to come inside. He's used to them being outside now.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing now. Sebastian, what would you like to do?
I'm sitting there, having a pot, looking at this crystal, trying to work out what I can do with it.
All right. How long do you feel that you would be doing that? An hour or so?
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
Yeah, a good hour.
Skunk weed? Something different?
Whatever is available.
Different brand? All right. So you're probably going to come down a little later. Eventually, you guys all head into the inn. See Radillac sitting there having breakfast waiting for you. What would you like to discuss? And then, Sebastian, you can come down whenever you like.
I'm going to say, so we all got gifts. Yours is obvious, and I point to Bilfin. Mine not so much. Is anyone else in the bar other than?
Like Toblin, maybe there's two people, but they're closer to Toblin at the bar having their breakfast. So you guys have a usual table you set out that's kind of far away.
Do people look familiar at all?
They're just regular, stay at the inn, passing through, but they've been there like maybe 3 nights.
Okay. Do we want to go? Well, you so happen. Did we get paid?
Sebastian and Ema and Radillac went to Harbin Wester, yes?
I think so, yeah.
Just for a reminder. So, Harbin paid you guys, just so you guys know. Carry on.
Yeah.
So, did we get paid? Did we get another quest?
I think Sebastian gave us the money.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did before we went to sleep.
24 gold, I think. It's in here somewhere, and he looks in his bag with some sticky stuff.
I don't remember happening. I thought that was the first lot. But yeah.
I was too drunk to remember, to be honest. But, yeah. Gold is gold. I'm sure we'll find some more.
Okay, and what the hell is that, Radillac? Can I investigate his bag?
Insight if Radillac wants to insight what it is. Zenori, yes, investigation if you want to look through his bag.
What the fuck is all that stuff in your bag? Oh my
I mean,
god.
it's kind of goopy and wasn't here before.
Investigation.
Holy
It's,
shit, man.
9.
It
Don't forget.
basically consistency is it's sticky and all that kind of stuff. And
Don't forget, you guys in the chat can give people advantage with your points.
I got a 0.
You
I
got
got
a-
a net 1, and I'm -1. I don't even know this is a bag anymore.
You can't seem to find it. You know what? You do find, like a remainder of a wrapping of something covered in like a yellow goop.
I pull it out.
It's like dripping. Yeah.
This always happens when you put stuff in your bag and then something leaks and.
But that's why you
That's
have
a
to look
mess.
at back like mine. See? Someone just let me.
Yeah.
I
bit
just don't
late for
put
that.
anything squishy in my bag, to be honest.
Well, I don't even remember putting anything yellow in my bag at all. It's weird.
Do you want to continue to look? There is something else in there that might help you figure out what it is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tip everything out.
Okay, you see like a kind of wet note that says, here's some extra butter skulls for the road that Big Al snuck into your bag. They apparently have melted, kind of ripped, kind of got stuck on the something.
Don't know that these are any good anymore. It lays them there.
Sorry, it just kind of occurred to me what exactly it was.
Everything's covered in butter.
I don't think I'm ever going to eat butter again.
Radillac, pick out what we can save. and we'll wash and try and clean it. That's we gotta do something about that.
I mean, at least it goes with the gold color. Yeah. Yeah.
Not for long. When that ore goes off, it's going to smell to high heaven,
Yeah,
and will not be the color of gold anymore. I tell you that for free.
Alright, I'll go wash the stuff.
would you like some help with that? Like,
I'll be fine. And he go off to where they had a bath and see if he can find some water.
So you go into the bathroom and try and wash up. Is your pack leather?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be rough. You're gonna spend some time in there scrubbing away. Do you still have any soap left over from Zenora? You'd probably use that, trying to get that kind of extra out. And you guys are left at the table. I imagine Sebastian would have come down by now. Probably by now, yeah. So what would you guys like to do? Did you got the quest from Harbin, and then Ema also got the coordinates from Pell, which is up to you if you're going to tell the party.
we have more information about about Gornoth and that. We can obviously tell Falcon what's going on. We may need to look at dealing with the Mance at some point soon to counteract that.
If it means killing orcs, I'm in.
I don't think we have any other quests unless Heaven gave us another one.
Hey Sebastian, what information did you get from Mr. Whisker?
I gave the paperwork to Radalak.
Okay.
Shite. So it's all covered in butter. Oh shit.
What butter?
Oh,
I
long
can't
story.
believe it's all buttered.
What?
You remember when we went to the ranch and helped Big Al with his problem? It appears that he put some extra butter into Radalak's sack and he forgot about it. It is now a sticky, runny mess all through his bags.
Radalak's bag?
Aye.
Oh. That makes sense.
So, all of them, and I don't know how much of those we're going to be able to read now.
Yeah, it kind of makes the paper a bit waxy.
I guess we could go get them again?
Oh no, you can go. I won't.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Wester doesn't like me very much.
Don't leave me at all.
Yeah, okay. I'll go by myself. And I head over to get the jobs that are left.
You head to the notice board, or do you head to his door?
Actually, yeah, I go to the notice board and grab all the paperwork that's on the notice board and just rip it all down.
All right. So
If it's within my reach, that is.
all right.
He's a bit short.
So you rip down the quest for the Mountains Toe gold mine. Where do I have it? Which we went over last time. It says the Mountains Toe gold mine lies 15 miles northeast of Phandalin. The new overseer Don John Raskin just made a trip from Neverwinter to Phandalin and needs to be escorted to the mine.
That's right.
Yeah, there's no telling what dangers lie between here and there once you deliver Raskin safe and sound. Return to Town Master Harbin Wester to collect gold, a reward of 100 gold. And Ema, do you share what Pal gave you?
Well, I think I gave that
Redlac?
Sebastian.
Oh, Sebastian. Sebastian,
Redlac's probably got that too.
yeah, that would be awful.
What was it? What did
I
you
think
give
I
me?
did.
Pell gave,
I don't know if you did,
yeah,
Out of character, you gave it. You looked at it and then gave it to Radalak.
oh god.
Yeah, okay, sweet.
Yep.
Thank you. I didn't think I had it.
Yep, you gave it a Radillac.
Radillac, do you know if you looked at the coordinates before putting them in your pack?
Yeah, probably. I'll come down with all these bits of paper. It's like I cleaned them, but maybe a little too much. It's like just this slurry of
Wad of wet paper.
Giant spitball.
Oh.
I didn't read it out loud, so I wouldn't have. I didn't read it out loud, so if he was going to read it, then he would have read it out loud.
Did either of you look at it, or do you want to roll to see if you did or not?
What
you
are we
remember it.
talking about exactly?
I looked at it, but I didn't read it out
coordinates
loud.
for the center. I'll roll. What would you like me to roll? D6?
D6 evens, you remembered it. Odds, you didn't.
Okay, just one of the D6.
Both of you can roll since both of you looked at it.
5.
5, you didn't.
Neither one of them.
Oh no. I really wanted you guys to go there today.
It was like.
So what you're saying is you have no idea where we find the centaur then?
I think I did look at it. And I got a 3. What's that?
Are you muted, Sebastian?
Sorry, yeah, I got a 3. What's that
See,
good
he
a
didn't
thing?
remember either. Well, maybe when we should go escort this what's his face to wherever he needs to go, and then maybe go visit Falcon again, and get the
That's the
coordinates
guy.
from him.
That's the dude's name. Yeah, we'll go see Falcon. He should know.
Falcon would know, yes.
And like I said, we have new information about Gothax and Talos,
Exactly.
and that they're trying to raise him.
All right.
So what do you want to do first? Do we want to escort this Don John fella to the mine, or do you want to go to see Falcon first?
Wait a minute, where is the mine and where's Falcon's? Because we might be able to knock both out at the exact same time.
So the mine was...
Pull out the map and put it on the table. Say,
Yeah.
it's here.
So I can pull out the map too. And show you guys. Hang on, let me go to the map. So the Mountains Toe gold mine is closer. It is right over here. Where Falcons is right over here. And
Well,
Phantom
let's
is there.
just we do the
Looks
mines.
like we only have to escort him there. It's not like we have to go into the mine or anything. We just have to get him there, don't we?
I think so.
Oh yes, Gordon Toblin's bringing you some extra croissant bread.
Oh, I don't know. Some weirdo by the name of Don John. I mean, what kind of name is that?
Oh, he's right behind you, but the bar there. Yeah, that's
Oh,
him.
really?
Yeah, and he's not facing you guys. He's drinking a coffee. He's got this kind of leather hat with alligator kind of teeth on it. I have a picture of him actually. Toblin's like, yeah, he used to be a trapper in these parts, and now he's taken over the mine.
What did he trap?
Oh, all kinds
what
of
is-
things, I think.
He sounds like a capable gentleman. And then why does he need an escort?
Well,
Is he a bit of a softie?
we haven't heard from the mine in a while, so I think maybe Harbin's kind of anticipating like what happened at the camp. So,
Okay.
better be
Well,
safe than sorry.
I feel that if we're going to be fighting, then we should be asking for a whole lot more than 100 gold for a fight.
Well, we are going to a mine.
That's a real neat hat that you got there. I'm not much of a hat person myself with the big head.
He turns around when he hears you guys talking about his name, and he's like, well, hi there. I assume you guys are the people I'm supposed to meet?
Apparently so.
Name's Don John.
Sonata.
That is Nora. Yeah.
Welcome, Don Hammer, at your service.
Well, you guys look pretty capable. You think we're gonna run into trouble on the way?
I don't likely know, but apparently Mr. Whisker thinks we might find some trouble. That's why he's sending us, I guess. I mean, you're the owner of the mine, yeah?
Yep. I've been.
So, do you anticipate any problems?
Well, Harbin was going on and on about some kind of baby dragon flying around or something like that. So
Oh yeah.
It's
He
no
really needs to
baby.
learn how it's not a baby.
yeah,
I think
well,
Mr. Weston needs to get his eyes checked.
Mr. Weston needs to leave his house.
yeah, well.
Well, that too. I mean, you can't really know what's going on if you never leave your fucking house.
Yeah, well, I was sent to overseers having productivity problems of some kind going on. So the sooner I get there, the sooner you get paid and I can get to work, I guess.
Well, that kind of sounds
Woohoo.
like there is actually problems at the mine, so maybe we do
Oh,
need to. Do we need
I mean,
anything before
do
we
you
go?
have dwarves working for you in the mine?
Yeah, actually I do. I have a lot of dwarves. It's kind of odd that the productivity's gone down. I don't know.
I was going to say, and normally, if it's dwarves, say your productivity would be double. They're very good.
Yeah, I got all kinds. I used to.
Fighters too.
Yeah. Like, I used to be all kinds of things in my past, so running a mine, I know all about it, and it just doesn't make sense to me. I think something's fishy. I'd better be safe than sorry with more people.
Something fishy, you say? Better not be any fucking water down there.
Sorry, I used to be a whaler too. I'll tell you all about it on the way.
What type of mine is it?
It's a gold
Hey.
mine.
Gold?
Gold.
Did someone say gold?
Mountains.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Do we need any supplies first? Radalak, Ema, do we need anything?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm
Well,
gonna
actually-
go.
Dublin, where
Yeah.
are you?
Oh, yeah. What can I do for you?
A bottle of wine to go, please.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Same kind?
Aye.
All right. And you pay, what was it? I think it was 1 gold we were going to pay for the wine? Yep.
Got that.
I'm gonna go get a couple of flasks of oil.
Okay.
And there's something else I wanted to do, and I can't remember. Oh, and sell the 5 torches that I've got. Because
Why do you have 5 torches?
because it's normal starting gear, and it gives you 5 torches, even if you've got dark vision.
Exactly. I mean, I'll keep my torches. But
No, see, I've actually got a bullseye lamp, so I don't need.
this is true.
Good, 13.
But yeah,
You got 13 torches.
How the fuck carry 13 torches?
because
I don't
it's
know how to make-
straps. Oh yeah, and rations. I'm gonna get some a couple of days worth of rations.
So you're going to
as well.
stop by Bob Barthen's provisions?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see Sue.
All right.
Yeah, I need to go see Sue too. I'm kind of down to learn a few
Good.
things.
Don John follows you guys. He's pretty much set to go, but he'll follow you and wait outside and have smoke. So you go in, and Sue's there, and she's like, "Oh, hi, welcome back.
Hi, Sue.
Hi, sit back. You need more skunk weed, I think. You're feeling you look like you're full of it.
Yeah, I'll take
All of
some
it's
more
about
skunk
right.
weed. No, mate, I actually need like 2 quarts of oil, like 4 days worth of rations, and also I want to sell these stupid torches. I don't know where I got them from.
Yeah, I imagine someone your size. Oh, are they? Oh, they're little gnome-sized torches. That is so adorable. All right. I'll give you
Yeah, they're like a matchstick to you, but you know.
Oh, I love
torch.
them. Okay. Here you go. I'll give you about, what do you say, like 50 silver? Oh, you owe me 50. Well, you know what? We'll take off. We'll do 20
How about-
silver.
How about I just give you 2 gold and we'll call it quits?
Well, I like that. Yeah. That sounds great. So you guys make and you're selling your torches, Ema, or some of them? Or are you keeping all 15?
I'm gonna ask Sue.
I'd borrow the one.
I need some tallow and a little bit of padded iron, brimstone, and sumac, please. I really, really want some sumac.
Okay.
Got any? A leaf. Leaf sumac.
And she hands you those things, and I'm assuming she's gonna let you have that because Sebastian gave 2 gold for their, and it's way over. So she's gonna hand you that. Anybody else need anything before you guys go?
Sue,
Yeah.
would you have a battle axe at all? Looking to trade up my hand axes for something a bit bigger, but
Oh, I can work with the Lions Yokoster and get you something. What you looking for? Like something a bit stronger or same or?
something a bit stronger.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'll make an order for when you get back, and what do you say, 2 gold for it, huh? Since we're gonna have to. Would you like it to match your shield? That would be really cool.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
A little minotaur on the. Yeah. All right. We'll work with that. And Bob's not here. He's out of town. I don't know when he's coming back. He said he was going to get some milk. But yeah. So, we've been pretty busy. But yeah. So we'll see you guys when you get back, and I'll get that axe for you.
Awesome.
Hey, Sue.
Yeah.
I wondered, I'm kind of reluctant to sell it, but would you be interested in maybe taking this? I don't really need it anymore. I've been given a new one. And Wilfin takes his original staff and pumps it on the counter. So it's no ordinary staff. It is made of metal, not of wood. And it does this, and he shows you how it comes apart and puts it back together. I've been given a shiny new one. I don't know if you can see it, and it sort of lifts it, it shows the gold. I don't know if I'm going to be needing this one anymore, to be honest. I mean, I made it myself.
This is real nice. You sure you want to part with this? Maybe you should hand it down to someone.
I don't have anyone to hand down to be honest. I'm not married. No had any children either. But I think I can part with it. I mean, this new one is very, very high quality.
Well, what do you take for it?
I'm not sure. To be honest. I mean, it's a high quality metal, and it doesn't wear out like a regular stuff. Make me an offer.
What about 10 gold?
Done.
All right.
I'm happy with that.
She passes you the 10 gold, and she looks at it really adoringly because she has an appreciation for fine goods. And she sets it underneath the counter. She's not going to put it on the shelf. So, all right.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Before we leave, I might put in an order if I can.
All righty.
Is there any way I could get some braces for my arms, please?
Braces.
Leather.
All right.
Has to be leather.
Leather
Very red
bracers.
black.
All right.
If they can have like protection +1 or something along those lines. A bit more than, what I can have.
We can do that. All right.
Thank you very much.
I'll see what I can do.
How much? How much would that be?
Let's see. If you want some stronger ones, we'll do 5 gold for some
5 gold.
bracers.
No worries.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't think of it until, Radalak mentioned about the hand axes around it.
Yeah, I don't want to be rude, but one of you smells like butter or cheese or something. I think it might be the dwarf because, they don't like showers and stuff. But, just check.
And I'll whisper this in. Yeah, the Butterscotch Ranch decided to slip us extra butter and didn't tell us about it.
Okay, yeah.
And we've been near lightning. So that probably got heated up.
She's going to pass a little bar of soap extra for you for free. That's for me. All right.
No
Inspiration
worries.
to him.
Thank you.
Advantage to him from
Thanks.
Bloody hell, Demon, stop it.
And hi, Ariel. Nice to see you. All right. So, thanks for shopping. We'll see you later. And she always buys you guys leave. And Don John's waiting outside, leaning on the post. And you guys start heading toward the mountain's toe gold mine. We'll check the weather today and see how we fare. It is a bit rainy, unfortunately. You get there, it'd probably take about a few hours, and the whole time Don John's talking about how he ran a trading post in Neverwinter, and he's telling you guys all these stories about his adventures that he's had. You're going to travel along the bottom of the mountain. So if you're leaving at dawn, you'll get there before sunset. When you get to 5 miles from the mine, a low ridge rises on your right, and you'll see the Sword Mountains scrape the gray sky. But as you get closer, something's strewn across the rocky ground about 90 feet ahead of you. And you hear Don John say, "Well, ain't that something?" And he's pointing at what appear to be 6 dead orcs in the road.
6 dead orcs. I'm going to look around.
The only good
for balls.
orc's a dead one, if you ask me.
I agree.
I'm going to look around for balls.
Okay, so perception? What do you have?
Yeah. Do they still have their heads? That's what I want to know.
So you'd investigate Red Alert if you want to investigate.
Yeah, I'd be doing the same, looking
you had
looking
advantage?
around for any more potential hostilities.
What'd you get on your perception?
I got an 8.
10.
Rolls today. All right. You don't see any boars that you're looking around, you're keeping an eye out. No boars so far. With a 10, these orcs look like they have hide armor on. They have great axes and javelins are littering the ground around them like they were fighting. Does anyone want to make a medicine check to examine the corpses further? They can, but they look.
That's better.
What'd you guys get on your
21.
21?
Do you
Okay.
want me to have a go? Oh, well.
A lot better than mine.
21's pretty good.
I'll let Rufin.
Extreme cold has killed these orcs. They look frozen solid, and when you touch them, they're very cold, like freezing.
Well, fuck me. I think that dragon did this. These things are like fucking orc icicles.
Well, that means they'll actually have loot on them if you want to have a look and see if there's anything in there.
If you could chip it off their bodies, yeah. I mean, they're frozen solid.
I produce flame in my hand. Sure, no worries.
How about it? I mean,
Oh, you get the flame so it warms it up and everything.
They start to melt. It's gonna stink. And Don John's saying, "Looks like a white dragon saved us some of the trouble." And you're gonna reach into their wet pockets if you
I
choose
don't know if
to.
it saves us any trouble. It certainly I missed out on a bit of fun. I mean, I like to kill orcs, and this dragon is taking that away from me. I'm not too happy about that, to be honest with you.
Well, maybe we'll find some more in the mine ahead. We don't know. So you're gonna find 5 gold amongst them. Orcs don't really care. They're much more in it for the killing. And any paper that they had on was pretty much that whole squishy, just like rattle axe. So.
I think they probably came from Butterskull Ranch. And I'll just throw it down and.
You'd have to taste it to know.
Is there any other signs of ice anywhere? Not like shards along the earth, like a trail leading from one direction to another, maybe.
There are some
dragon was flying.
wet patches that looks like any ice shards might have melted in the sun,
Okay.
but the orcs are still remaining. I'm going to bring up my map as we get closer, so bear with me real quick. Which I had open, and I will try and move it over.
So, Don John, how long have you been the owner of this mine?
Oh, just recently. I've traveled here from Neverwinter to oversee the mine, so not really looking forward to it. I'm a kind of a no-nonsense person, so I feel like I'm going to run into some hassles. But
Well, we'll certainly do our best to help you out. I mean, I'm quite sure that if anything has happened, your workers would have put up a good fight. Especially if you say you had dwarves working for you. They're not one to give up the gold that easily.
yeah, I'm hoping I can help them with whatever they need. So he's gonna keep walking and talking, and
Talking.
as you arrive, you're gonna arrive at the west entrance of the mine, and hidden among the bushes, these bushes, is a tunnel that burrows into the foot of this soaring snow-capped mountain above you. And above the mouth of the tunnel is a plank that says Mountain's Toe in common. Now, Don John's telling you that he doesn't have a map of the mine, and he said, I've never visited it before, so I don't know about this layout. So if anyone's got torches, or I can't.
So I can see pretty well in the dark, and we have means of light, don't we, Sebastian?
And I pull out my bullseye lamp and go, yeah. We're waiting to use this thing.
It's a cool wee contraption.
What
See how well it
does
does.
What does it do?
Wow.
It lights the way, I'm sure.
Yes.
This
And
is Sebastian we are talking about. There's got to be more to it than that.
This is true.
hopefully it is more to that, but I don't know yet.
I guess
Until
we'll find out.
Does it go boom? Red Black says like.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, if it goes boom, probably not a good idea in a mine shaft. Just so you know.
It didn't work out too well within the drones. You know, boom, didn't work out.
Oh yeah.
So, are we all ready then?
After you.
Right.
And Sonora's sitting there going, he didn't mention beard, he didn't mention beard.
Not yet.
She's waiting for it.
So, Wilfred will lead the way as he has mining experience.
All right. As you guys are,
Sonora will bring up the rear.
all right. As you guys are going in, you're going to see that there are these two females, and they look like this. They're in like a hybrid state, and they're standing there facing anyone that comes in, and immediately they look at you with their red eyes and go, "State your business."
I think you should be stating yours. Do you work here?
We live here. Are you here to see the Zeline, the mine's overseer?
You live here. Don John, do you have rats working for you?
I have no idea who these two are. No one ever mentioned rats. I mean,
Didn't you check to make sure that you actually owned it and it wasn't someone else's
oh,
fault?
yeah, we own it. Like, I've never, I mean, the mine's got rats in it, but not like that.
Oh, so you're the landlord.
How long has it been since you've been here?
I've never been here. I was given orders from Harbin
crap.
to oversee it.
When was the last time anyone heard from anyone here?
I think he stated a few weeks.
Oh, shite. Mr. Ratparson, whoever the fuck you are.
I'm a miss. We can.
Sorry.
We'll bring it to our master if you wish.
We mean you no harm at this stage. Not yet, maybe, I don't know. How long have you been here?
We've been here for many moons, maybe 20 moons.
That's a long time.
It's,
What happened to dwarves that were here working?
There's still dwarves in here somewhere.
You didn't kill any, did you?
Maybe you should talk to our overseer. And they're going to start walking as if to lead you.
Before Wilfin even thinks about following, he's going to turn to the rest of the group and say, I have a bad feeling about this. I get the impression that they might have killed a number of your workers down here, and some might still be here hiding.
I get the feeling that I don't think they made sure that this was cleared. If they've been here for 20 moons, that's a hell of a long time.
I don't know. I really don't know how to approach this. I mean, normally I hit first, ask questions later, but I'm really quite interested to find out what the fuck's going on down here.
Yeah, let's take the relaxed approach, maybe.
Yeah, man. Relax. Chill.
Yeah.
If you get any more relaxed, you'll be asleep, young fella.
Good point. So I'm going to pull out my lantern, pour some oil in it, and light it. And you instantly can now see bright light up to 60 feet and dull light for another 60 feet.
Nice.
And dark vision 60 feet, so that you probably don't need the dark vision with that. Holy crap. Holy fuck, that's bright. Jesus Christ.
The whole cavern's illuminated.
Yeah, the mirrors worked, man. They worked.
Alright, Don John, you alright to come with us, or you want to wait?
Can I ask, can I see that they're mirrors?
Sebastian?
Probably not, because the light would be that bright.
That freaking bright.
Yeah.
Had to ask.
Alright. I'm going to use Zenora for reference here again, as usual. They're going to... Go ahead. Yuma?
He was going to say, the rat lady seemed nice enough to me, and he's going to walk to the front and walk in with them.
He's going to walk in the front? Alright.
Wilfin will be up, pushed forward as well. But being mindful of the surroundings, sort of taking note of any left and right turns, just general taking note of sort of where they're going.
Sonora is doing active perception as much as she can to think she can hear anything that may seem off or not right.
Alright. It is very dark and everything looks barren. The things that you do see on the way look kind of rifled through and torn apart and kind of hoarded. They're gonna escort you, and I'm just using this one for reference until we need to this room where you see 7 rats in hybrid form, and one is more well dressed than the rest, and she goes up to you as a group, and I'm gonna assume you guys are all here, Ema and everyone. And she reaches her hand out and says, Zelina Varnester, welcome.
Sonora.
Ema says, Ema, and holds out his hand.
She touches your hand.
Wilfin doesn't shake hands, but he'll bow slightly.
What brings you to see the Whisker gang? And
He does.
Don-
Point to Don John.
John's gonna step forward with a deed and say, I'm here to oversee this mine. This isn't yours. You need to leave. I don't know why you're here. Why are you here? And he's gonna roll an insight on him. And Zelene kind of grins, looks at each party of her party as they grin back at her, and then looks at you and says, this is ours now. We were driven out of our home, so this is our home now.
Driven out by what?
Orcs.
So because an orc has displaced you from your home, you believe that you can just steal someone else's home?
It wasn't one orc, or we would have killed it. We used to be at the shrine of Savras. And it was many, many orcs. And these large things that I don't even know what they are. We can't get it back. This place suits our needs.
What if we were to get it back? Would you leave here peacefully?
Possibly.
Inside.
Roll inside.
How many dwarves did you kill taking this place?
We killed some humans. The dwarves are in the back. 15?
15.
She looks like she's debating the idea of leaving. Like, she doesn't know you. So she's kind of gauging you up and down as if to kind of take your measure.
I enjoy killing orcs, I must say. So, I agree with Sonora here. If we are to come to an accord, we clear out your home, and you leave this place to its rightful owner.
Are you persuading them? You trying to persuade them?
I would say so.
All right. Oh, persuasion.
Oh, that's good. Persuasion, 17.
Ooh. All right. Comes the time that you go into the Shrine of Savras to help, we'll help you. We'll meet you outside of it.
Seems fair.
I can't use everybody, but I'll take a few and meet you outside.
Before we go, though, do you mind if I have a wee chat to the dwarves? Are you keeping them prisoner, or...?
They're hiding in the back, kind of regrouping.
If you could direct me to where they are, I would like to have a wee word before we head out.
All right, so the two escorts are going to direct you far back into these mines. Far back. Far back.
Far back.
To the two of them are human, 3 of them are dwarves.
So how long would you How long would you say that would take me to get there? With my knowledge of how mines work and that as well.
Probably 20 minutes, because they're leading you, so they're not going to let you alone with the dwarves. But they're leading you there and waiting outside, and you see these dwarves. They're looking a bit scared and disheveled, and these 2 humans. What do you want to say when you see them?
How close are the rat people to where
I'd say if you were about here, let's see if you can see, I gotta hold up the thing. Okay, if you were about here, they'd be about here, watching you.
Okay, so I could sort of walk in there and be out of earshot?
I mean, the howls probably echo a little, so it depends on how low you go.
I wouldn't be talking loud. I'd be sort of approaching the first dwarf or whatever and just having a quiet conversation.
Okay. You can try. I'll roll to see if they hear or not, because they get rat ears, but go ahead. What would you like to say?
Radlac wouldn't have let him go alone anyway.
Okay, Radlac.
Okay, so Radlac, you with me? I'd send the Radlac and say, you wait here. Holler if the rat folk get too close.
Yeah, Radlac's just gonna talk to him. So, like, have you always been like rat, like people?
So you just gonna try to make common conversation. Okay.
While that's going on, Wilfred will go into the room and say, and just hold his finger to his lips, telling them to quiet. What's going on here? What happened?
They came in and overtook the mines. We've tried fighting them off. In the back, we've put cairns up for the miners who died fighting for control. But they're not budging. I think they mean to starve us out here.
It appears that their home's been overrun by orcs. We may be able to help them rid their home and get rid of them.
Well, I'm not gonna surrender the mine to a bunch of filthy rats.
I agree. But if this deal falls through, we will definitely need your aid in removing said rat from the mine.
Are you speaking in Dwarvish or Common?
Yes.
All right.
Dwarvish.
He's speaking in Dwarvish. All right. Well, we're regrouping the attack again, so we can hold off to see how this goes if you wish.
Hold off until you hear from me.
Do you have a code that you can shout out?
I will call out Lathander in Dwarvish.
Lathander.
This is my god. I know it's a wee bit strange from a dwarf, but and dwarvish blood flows through his veins. And if the time comes, you should attack from the rear, and we'll attack from the front.
Got it.
And we will crush them.
Well,
but we're hoping to do it quietly. They don't seem too aggressive, which is strange. They didn't attack us on sight.
They're very confident. So.
Hey, are you alright for rations? You good for a day or two?
We have nothing. They've taken all the food stores.
So I will hand over enough rations. I have enough to probably. So was it 5 of them?
Yeah.
So I'll give them 10 rations. I'll give them enough for 2 days.
Thank you kindly. Appreciate it. We'll wait for the signal.
You'll know. Believe me, you'll know when it happens. Aye. I've got a friend that is quite handy with fire. So you'll know.
You wouldn't happen to have any ale on you too, would you?
No, unfortunately. He's Wilfred sighs heavily and says, "But I do have this," and he gives him a bottle of wine.
Oh, okay.
It's my last one, but you look like you need it more than I.
This will warm us up. All right.
We'll see you again soon.
All right.
Well, you go.
So you come out and he's like, I don't know if you guys have had this problem before, but do you know how to get butter out of your fur a bit? No? Never mind.
Look at one another. They're like, we just lick it off. I don't know. And then
Right, okay. Thank you for letting me talk to my friends. Let's head back and let's see if we can deal with your orc problem.
They look in there and then they head back.
Sonora would have been talking to Deline and saying, so what was the name of the shrine?
And seeing, what did you say to her?
What is the name of the shrine?
The Shrine of Savras. It's by Gonaberry. Giant bell. People hid the shiny in the bell when Gonaberry was attacked, so we like it. Lots of shiny. Yes.
Shiny's nice. So the orcs, do you think they would have wrecked your place? We went to one place where the orcs completely destroyed everything.
I don't think orcs know of the shiny, but there's some big things too. Not orcs, bigger than orcs, but look like orcs.
Did they have like tusks?
No, but they look like orcs. But
look like orcs,
muscly. Giant thingies. They're big.
Big orcs. Would I know what they're talking about?
Insight?
Insight?
Yeah.
That would be 23.
Well, 23 is good. Ogres are bigger, and giants are bigger. That would look orcish, but not. So... And you guys see Vilfin and Radalac walking with the escorts. The escorts kind of mutter something to Zeline, and she kind of looks you guys over again, but they're very quiet. And
I'm going to say in Elvish to Radalac, hoping that he understands. What happens back there?
and he'll start in common, and he's like, wait. And then he'll like, in Elvish, he's like, Bilfin had some words to the dwarves. I don't know what he said, but I think he reassured them and that we'll get him out of here.
Then, again in Elvish, they're looking at us funny.
What are you speaking?
And
She's helping me learn a new language. I'm a little bit slow, and she's helping me learn it. So we back and forth.
I'm rolling insight. You know, you don't have to rescue us from... You don't have to go to the shrine. We can stay here.
we know that you can stay here. But
Well, no,
we
you
fear
can't.
that
That's the problem.
that's the
You can't
thing.
stay
It's
here, and we want to resolve this peacefully if we can.
it's either we try and take your home back so you have a home to go to, or the alternative is not very pleasant, and I'd rather not do that. I'd rather you go to your home.
As would we.
So while we talk, and yes, I just learned that he knew a little bit of Elvish, so I was practicing.
We stay here while we wait.
Well, I don't know where the shrine is.
Do you have map?
I do believe you said you would help.
We will help. I was going to show you on the map. You have map? You do have a map. I don't know who has it, but...
Mr. Don John, what do you think about all this? This is your domain after all. How would you like to proceed?
I feel like this was a shit job I've gotten myself into. But,
Well, it's from
you're
Happen Western, of course it is.
How many men did you have in this mine? Just out of curiosity.
he mentioned about 13.
Well, from what I saw, there's only 5 left.
Great. Zelene, I don't want any more people killed while you wait. Or you can wait outside. But I'm not letting you take over this mine. And Zelene kind of nods, but she's not going to answer. So it's up to you guys if you want to pursue the conversation or...
So I tend to agree with Mr. Don John here. I don't know that I trust you enough to leave you here with these men left in the mine.
Trust is something that I don't think we have very much of. How about mutual disdain for being dead? Does that work?
We're not leaving. We'll help with the orcs, but we're not leaving until the orcs are gone.
Well, how about we make a compromise?
We're already...
Half of you stay here, half of you come with us.
We'll meet you at the shrine.
Why don't we just travel together? That way you can actually take us to the shrine.
And take your home back without help, and then you don't have to do double tripping later.
We're not trustful either, so...
Exactly.
I mean, we could just kill you all here right now, to be honest.
You can try.
We can succeed. So I suggest we... The reason why I suggest we do this is because it's neutral ground. It is your home. We personally have no stake in getting it back for you. You have a stake.
Are you persuading or intimidating?
Oh, shit.
I for one,
I feel
I don't want
intimidation.
bloodshed. I don't want bloodshed, to be honest. I mean, I enjoy killing things, but
Persuasion, I think, just
Yeah.
trying to get them.
yeah, you are not the type of foe that we're normally dealing with. We do not seem overly aggressive. You allowed us in here without violence, which suggests that you have at least a semblance of intelligence.
Yeah, I mean, we're happy to fight orcs, but if you'd rather we fought you, and he grabs his axe out, he's like, we could do that too.
If strangers came to where you were sleeping and raising your young and offered to throw you out with weapons and kill you, if you didn't follow them, would you go?
We're not asking you to abandon
You
your
have
young,
invaded someone else's home and stolen it from them.
and you'll have someone willing to offer you to actually bring back your home. By the way, my persuasion was 13. 14 minus 1.
You need to dice jail.
At the end of the day, we've offered to help.
These are our terms. We meet you at the shrine. You can take some stuff with you, some shiny. Or we fight, I guess. Your choices.
I'm going to very
Give us a
quietly.
moment.
Yeah, I want to back away so we're hopefully out of.
So you want to go back
Ish.
to the entrance maybe? Because you're kind of
No,
surrounded.
I want to ask if the white noise things that Sebastian had would work for us to be able to have it around us or something along those lines.
Just want to move out of earshot.
Yeah, that's all we want to do.
Feel like since the escorts would have been back here and you've got this, you're kind of flanked. So do you want to move outside or do you want to just stay flanked?
Would you give us a few moments alone to discuss with John here what he would like to do, as this is his mine after all. The decision should be his.
We stay here. So
We're not ju-
we can go in the middle or you can go
So we're
outside.
back away enough that we think that they can't hear us.
All right. Go ahead.
So, Mr.
I don't-
Don John, it is up to you. This is your mine, your men.
I don't
you
feel
believe-
comfortable killing the children and young. They mentioned young.
I didn't see any on my travels. Further in, all I saw was the ones in that room, the two that escorted me.
Have you explored the entire mine when you went back?
That's
No.
that's the thing. This is just what we can see, not what we can
Yeah.
fight.
We don't
And-
know how many of them are here. Could be hundreds more. We don't know.
Like I said, I'm not comfortable with leaving young abandoned and alone. If they have young, then it's not. I'd rather get them to their home, but I'd also rather them not.
I'm suspicious
Yeah,
myself of their intentions here. They have killed seven men at least, and they don't seem to be letting the others live.
I'm not gonna let my mind be run by filthy rats, but if you feel that you can get them out without killing anyone, that's up to you.
Oh, they'll be killing, believe you me. But there's who we're killing is the question here. Is it orcs or is it rats?
Well, here's the thing.
Well-
She mentioned that some were bigger and looked like orcs but weren't orc.
Oh, you mean ogres?
That's what I'm thinking.
Ogres are not that hard to kill. They're pretty stupid. They hit hard though, so you don't want to get too close.
Oh, jeez.
What if
Probably feel better.
I've got some weaponry on me? What if I go back with the dwarves as a bartering tool? Stay with them, arm them, and
Well, that's up to you. They seem like they've got weapons, and I left some rations and stuff with them, and told them to wait a couple of days, and be ready in case the worst happens. They're ready to fight.
if I don't hear from you within, let's say, 2-3 days, I'll start.
If you don't hear from us in 2 days at least,
I'll start
then you
fighting.
may have to fight your way out.
That way, it's just a little extra.
What time is it now, by the way?
It's
What's the
almost
time like?
sunset.
So it's almost
So
sunset.
we're probably going to have to wait till the morning anyway before we travel.
So how far away is it? She would have showed us on the map, or hasn't she done that yet?
I haven't done that yet, but I will. It's a bit further. Like, you could hit the centaur and then go to the shrine and then come back if you wish, like a circle. I'm trying to find the maps for you. All right. So, you're here. Xanth and that is there. And Conaberry and the shrine are over here. So you could hit, you're here now, you could hit that, stay at Falcons, go there, stay at Falcons
On the
and go
way
back.
to the shrine.
Yeah, I think we
Probably-
could use all
I
the
think
help we can get.
So
I
that'd
think
be,
it's probably the best idea if we hit Falcon up.
so
If we go see Mr. Falcon and maybe recruit him and Ed of killing orcs, I'm quite sure he'd oblige. He hates them as much as I do, if not more.
all right, well,
So it's up to you, Don John, if you want to come with us and instead, or spend a day or two with your friends here. Do you know any of these men? By any chance? You said you've never been here before.
I was recruited to this job, so no. But it would help getting to know them while we're here. Maybe they could develop a trust with me, since I am going to be overseeing. So I think it'd
Probably a good idea.
be best to be with them and support them.
Yeah, that's my big concern. The dwarves' safety. We can't guarantee it if we go, and whether they'll be here when we get back.
So I'm a little worried about that myself. They won't go without a fight. They will go down fighting. Believe you me.
Question is, do we risk it?
Ultimately, we're not getting paid for this. As much as I hate saying it, but it's Don John's call.
You're getting paid for the mine. Well, you're getting paid to escort me, so you've
We're
already
getting
paid.
We're getting paid to escort you, not
Yeah.
to kill, not to clear out a mine or kill anything else. I mean, as much as I like beating on things.
This is true. You're only paid to escort, so I can take care of it if...
Well, how capable are you? Could you
Uh,
get these men to safety if it needed to happen?
I've been a miner, a trapper, a whaler. I'm pretty capable.
Well, I think our best course of action is to have someone other than you and Milverton convince her to make sure that they don't kill the dwarves and
I'm not a
Jodon.
very good negotiator, to be frank.
Neither am I. That's why I suggested not us.
Radalak marches back,
No.
his axe out,
Oh
No,
God!
no, no.
and he's
Come
like,
back here.
So, what we want is, we want to know that the dwarves are gonna be here when we get back, and tell you that you can go home. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem.
Don John's gonna follow you because he sees that you're about to talk, and he's gonna make sure you roll persuasion. Red light.
I would assume Redlight's charisma's not that good.
Can it be intimidation?
What did you say? So what we want to do? You don't sound intimidating at all. Well, you can be. Okay, roll intimidation because.
It's the axe. The axe is intimidating.
This is gonna get us in the shit. Natural one.
I'm gonna use my advantage.
You want to have him wait here? I don't understand what you're trying to say.
We just want to make sure the dwarves stay dwarves, like living living dwarves and not like dead, squishy dwarves.
Dwarves will stay dwarfed, yes.
Right. Do I believe her?
Insight.
It's gonna go well.
John's going to say, I'm going to stay here with the dwarves to get to know them and...
What is with these natural
What?
ones?
Oh!
21.
Good God.
Right.
Everyone's... That house has dice, bad mojo.
So 21 for Wilson. Decide on that statement whether she.
All right. Yes, he can stay. All of you can go. We'll meet. I'll send 3 to meet at Tyrannosaurus. They'll camp until you get there.
With my 21, did I believe she's telling the truth? That the people remaining there won't be harmed?
Yes.
So with that, Wilfram will look at Don John and give him a nod, basically saying, look, I believe that she's
He's gonna
okay.
nod back, like, stealthily. So, the 2 escorts are going to escort Don John to the back. And he's going to
Right.
nod at you.
So, lady, I forget your name, I'm sorry.
Zilly.
No good with names. But we are going to go visit a friend which will be able to help us with this orc problem you have. And we will meet your emissary at the shrine in maybe a day, sometime tomorrow.
All right.
And once the deed is done, we will return here, or at least your friends will return here, and you can return to your home and leave the mine as it was. Are we in agreement?
Agreed.
And Wilfran holds out his arm to shake on the deal.
And she holds out hers, and they shake. And the escorts come back and wait to see you out. Are you all finished
which we
with
do.
your conversation? Yeah. All right. So you get seen out of the mines. You now have, bringing up the picture again, several choices for where you want to go. Do you want to camp outside tonight, or you want to head back to Fandolin?
No, I want to camp out.
How close to Falcons are we? Like
It's
hours-wise?
yeah, it's pretty far from Falcons. 10, 15, 20, 20, about 35 miles.
Okay, so we're going to have to camp out here tonight.
All right.
Go as far as we can
What's the
safely.
worst thing that could happen? We've got rats in the cave. Oh, yeah.
I think we'll travel an hour before we camp. I'm not camping here. Too easy for them to ambush us while we're sleeping.
Who walks the slowest?
That would be me.
Okay. Question: how much do you weigh?
God
Radlack's
knows.
gonna pick him up.
Aww.
Not a whole lot.
What's your movement speed, Radlack?
40 feet.
Radlack will hold you.
The Radillac mobile. Yeah, man.
Grab onto
What
the
about
horns.
you, Emma? What is your? How fast can you walk?
30 foot.
So that's the slowest. So let's try and double time as much as we can for an hour.
All right.
I agree. Get at least a wee while away before we camp.
All right. So you're gonna make it. How far are you willing to travel? How many hours? You figure.
Just an hour, I think would be enough.
An hour and a half at most.
All right. You
Yeah.
make
Depending
it a good ways next to the Tribord Trail. It's relatively safe. You can see what's going on around you. You can camp right at the foot of the mountain if you like.
Yep.
Where you have
Sounds
some
like a good-
cover.
And you'll notice that Emilia skips it the whole way.
Emma, you remember? You think?
Emma, yep,
Emily
Emma.
is here.
So please tell me you saw that Emilia thing that I posted.
Yes. Yes.
Gentlemen, guard yourselves. Emily is here. No. All right, so you guys make camp. Anything you guys want to talk about? You gonna take your rations for the day if you choose to. Take them off.
I will.
It's not even 9 o'clock.
What would you like to do, Nora?
I'd like to make sure that where we are is safe. So if I can just make
I
sure
think-
that there's.
I believe that we should have a watch too. I
Yeah.
don't think we should just sleep.
I think we should have myself with Ema, yourself with Radalak.
We have an odd
Sebastian.
number.
Sebastian, how far can you shoot with that boom thing?
Well, I can cast spells further than I can shoot with the pistol.
Would you be okay? You'd wake us up anyway if you saw anything.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. So I suggest those watches.
Okay.
That way, the people with dark vision and the people with non-dark vision. So you've got big, small ratio.
I'll leave the light candle thingy.
It's pretty bright. It kind of draws everything to us, don't you think?
No,
I mean,
it's if anyone hears something, they can just open it up. and
All right.
go investigate.
I thought you were going to leave it on all night. It's pretty bright fucking light.
It's just a waste of oil, man.
So yeah. Hey, which watch would you like to take for Sonora? Would you want first or second?
I think probably first.
Right.
I'll take first.
Is anyone else selected for first? Do you remember? What did you say?
Ema.
Who did I team myself up with?
Ema
Ema?
and Sonora.
Yeah.
So
Ema and
Ema and Sonora, Redlac and Wilfin, and then Sebastian last watch. Graveyard watch. To the wee small hours.
So,
Where are we spawn?
Ema and Zenora, make some perception checks.
Wilfin's
training?
definitely a snorer, by the way.
Oh, God.
Just so you'll know.
Okay, I got a 13 for perception.
So every now and again you probably hear.
Burp. Knew that was coming.
High fiber diet and all that.
Whiskey
The
farts.
dice just got jailed.
Ema, what did you get for
Wilfin's
your?
not sleeping too close to the fire because it might cause an explosion.
What did you get for your perception, Ema?
Emma got a 10.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna
That's
look
it,
look around while sort of grazing around this.
And every time that Wilfin farts, I'm just going to do a slight little fireball going as if it's going out of his back. And just keep doing that.
So you're gonna like a woof. Warming you besides the campfire. All right. You guys wish to talk about anything while you're on watch? While I roll and see if anybody.
So, what mistress that about you being able to be your family? Be a giraffe if you want to be.
Yeah, I was thinking that. If they can make me into that, then I can go be back with my family.
Can I ask you something else?
Sure.
What do you prefer, being a giraffe or a human? Let me put this way. If your children and wife could become human, would you prefer to be human or a giraffe?
Well, let's just put it this way. If I could go back to being a giraffe, I'm not going to be exactly hanging around with a lion.
I would miss you, but I'd rather you be with your family. But if you were, if part of the promise was that you could have what you wanted. Perhaps you could ask them, perhaps your family be human.
Was if they gave me a promise, then maybe they could make it so that I could change your will.
That sounds like fun.
And then I could be with my family and also see my friends.
Hey, I wanna show something, and I'm going to cast Wild Shape,
Yep.
and I'm going to go into a cat, like a small cat, just to think. And I'll look at him, and of course I'll be able to speak cat then.
Yes.
And I'll go, hello.
Emma said hello, also on camp. That's amazing.
What?
Ah,
What do you think? Oh, that's being a traitor.
Amazing trick.
Ema is shocked and adorable, amazed by your. What color cat is it? Is it like a tabby? Is it like your color fur? Is-
It's a cat, but along its paws, like it's like my coloring, apart from its paws, which is purple, and the tail still kind of looks as if it's a flame, but it doesn't burn. I'll my way around Ema for about another 10-15 minutes before I'll get back into being Zenora.
Emma's fighting the urge to pet the cat.
Zenora would have let him. She would have done the whole go on.
So you could pet her.
You can
Just
pet.
scratch the back of her neck the way that you would a cat.
Zenora as a Leonin would like that, let alone as a cat, you know. And yeah, instead of 15 minutes, I'll get myself out of it. Well, maybe something like that. That I can only do that twice too. It takes a But as long as I have a rest, I can do it twice in a shelter. But I'd kind of like for you just to be able to do that. Well, that'd be awesome.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. And I will dig out the last. I think I've got 3 apples left. I think I worked it out 2, and hand an apple to Ema, and one to myself. And I'll just sit there quietly and look out.
Emma will sit there sort of eating the apple and sort of scratching the cat at the same time.
She turned into Zenora again, so you're scratching Zenora?
Zenora will go, okay. Just here. No, over a bit. Under there, maybe. No, Braid, don't walk on fire. Just there. Yeah. And Zenora will go there.
You may see this flame go whoosh.
And Emma's going to say, in Elvish, did you notice that all the rats were girls? Because I don't think we saw any male rat people. Because I know both the 2 out the front were.
The 2 at the front were, and the leader was.
Their leader was, but I don't remember.
Actually, no, I did not. To be real, I'm a little bit embarrassed. I cannot look and find out people's gender. First for now is just he was threatening stuff. claiming all these big claims. Curiosity got better of me. I had to check. But normally I don't.
The only ones that I heard speak sounded girly, so I just made that assumption that they're all girlies. Either way,
Oh, sorry, I just saw errors.
It's all chat. Yeah.
by the way, I speak Elvish as well.
Yeah.
I could hear what you guys were saying. I don't remember what you were talking about, but I could hear it.
It was more asking what was going on.
In the back, yeah.
Yeah, in the back.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was, to be honest, wasn't really paying attention. Like, the whole time.
As Ema does.
It does.
Yeah, as is his nature. So your watch goes on. Do you wake up? I think it was Sebastian by himself, yeah?
Nope.
No.
No,
Was it
Wilfin and Redley.
Wilfin and I like Sebastian was last. Okay.
I'm going to wait for Wilfin to fart, and I'm going to do my daunting roar, not to scare him. Not to scare him, because I can choose whether I do or not, and do a massive flame out the back, and go. Rah!
Okay.
Whether it was a scare or not, he's probably going to wake up and damn near shit himself.
You sound like
What is it? Oh my god! Oh Christ! Fucking hell! What you do that for? Jesus!
Your watch.
Oh my god!
It's your watch.
Don't do that again. Oh Christ!
By the way,
I'm awake. I'm awake.
you gave me some soap for you. You done my
Right. For what?
I don't know. She just gave me soap for
Didn't
you.
you give me something already?
Yep.
He's saying I stink.
Yeah, that's what she's saying, all right.
And all I can smell is butter. To be honest, right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Kind of.
sort that out.
It's kind of
Right.
stuck in the nostril.
Radlac, I think she actually meant this for you. I was just teaching Wilfin. He's been farting up a storm all night. And giving us a nice little fire show.
It's all that jerky. I'm sorry. I miss my wine and my ale. I gave it away. Right, all right. Off to bed with you. We'll take over.
Night, you two. Night, Wilfin.
Alright.
Ema's gonna reach into his bag and pull out the bottle of mushroom wine that he got and give it to Wilfin.
Oh, thank you. Pop the top and give it a sniff.
Let's see. Rolling to see if it's good. Yeah, it smells pretty good. Which is odd since it's mushrooms. But
We'll give it a sip, just a sip, just to taste it. Don't want to do a big gulp just in case it tastes like crap.
yeah, it's not your favorite, but it is fermented and it's wine. So
It's a little bitter, but it'll do. He'll cork
Enjoy.
it back up. Thank you very much. He's not going to drink it. He's just going to take a sip and put it in his pack for later.
all right.
Ema will go to sleep.
Anything you two want to discuss on your watch as you roll perceptions for me?
During the watch, Wilfin's going to take a silver coin, just a single silver coin, and spend the watch also after doing whatever we like, checking the perimeter and stuff, making something out of the silver coin. Like he's going to carve it down. I'm proficient with jeweler's tools. And he's going to craft a small bull's head pendant out of silver coin.
Okay, nice.
You want me to
Perception of
roll for that?
14.
Yeah, I can roll for, what would that be?
Normally would be dex plus proficiency
Yeah.
if I'm proficient with the tools.
Okay.
So, where's my roll? That is a natural. Oh, that's a good roll. 19, 21, 24.
Yeah, I'd say that is a pretty good, exactly what you wanted out of it. You're pretty satisfied. There's your constructiveness.
Pretty good. And he'll thread a piece of leather cording through, and perception check as well. You said that's bad. 6 plus. You're too busy making the thing 8 total.
Alright. And like, what'd you get?
14.
14. You kind of, you smell like butter. Some
Yeah.
burning fart kind of smells. Mushroom wine out a whiff passing by. It's kind of very distracting, but looks pretty safe. Do you?
Hey, I'd like.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the smell of that? Can you smell that burning? It's
It's
an odd smell. Anyway,
Yeah.
hey, I made something for you.
Oh,
I'm gonna make you another for your children when we find them, because I think we will. And he hands over the first of the bull's head pendants. It's just a small silver pendant. It's been carved out of a silver coin. You can see it used to be a coin, but he's shaped it into the sort of long-horned bull shape, and you can quite clearly see the bull's face and horns. Very simple, but took about an hour or so to carve.
Oh, thank you.
I'll make you another in a couple of days. Takes a little bit out of me to carve such a small thing, but this is what I did before I left my clan. I was a jeweler, a miner as well, but I was very good at what I do. Most of the wolves have heard of me, apparently. I don't like the fame too much, but...
So, what made you decide to leave that life behind?
To be honest, I got sick of being underground. It's so dark and damp, and not I mean, the sound of hammer on metal I still like it, but just wanted more. Wanted to see what the world was all about. I'd heard stories of these far off lands and different things. I mean, not all dwells stay in the mines, but so I left. And I was just travelling for a few months, moving south of the mountains, and just happened across a monastery where they had need of my trade, fixing a gate and stone wall. I'm a mason as well. Those jack of all trades, you could say. So I helped them fix the wall and fix the gate, and they offered me a place to stay, and I just stayed and started to learn their ways, and eventually just enjoyed it and found peace, you could say.
Yeah, sounds quite freeing. And he gets out his pipe and he smells it to see if it smells like butter, and lights it up. He's like, this will maybe get rid of some of that smell. For transparency's sake, I don't really see them as my children per se. I never really gave it much thought to whose children they actually might be, to be honest with you.
But
like to see him again, though.
You were together for a time, though.
Yeah, I don't know if they saw me as some sort of parental figure or more of one of them in a way. I mean, Oriana took us all in more as a...
Either way, I'm sure that they miss you as much as you miss them.
Yeah, thinking about this mirror and see if I can maybe see what they're up to. And
I was going to ask you about that. I'm quite interested in how that would work. I don't know much about these things. Did Mr. tell you how it worked? What you're supposed to do?
I mean, if they did, I didn't pick up on it. I guess I'll have to work it out as I go.
Well, I'm sure we could find someone that would know what to do. Sonora might have an idea. She knows about the magic-y stuff. Even Sebastian, possibly.
Yeah, he seems like he might tinker it and work it out.
Possibly. Just with this new staff, it's so beautiful. It's been so well made. I can't wait to try it out on something like an orc or something. See how well it does.
Yeah, I don't know about taking on these ogres. What are your thoughts on that?
Ogres are stupid. I mean, they're not very intelligent. I mean, more. How to say this without being offensive? You're more intelligent than the ogre. They're not very good brains. They're very slow, but they do hit very, very hard.
Yeah. Then if that group of rat folk couldn't take them, and there was quite a lot of them.
To be fair, they are rats, and not as strong as us. I mean, they may be quick and stuff, but I think we'll be okay if we work together. I think we can take ogres down quite easily.
I mean, we're a bit of an odd group, but we seem to manage okay.
I noticed you got a bit angry last time we had a fight. You seemed to get all growly and stuff. Right? It seemed to help you.
I think I felt like I could be myself, and maybe not angry, but Boca sort of explained to me that sometimes using, your full potential is not a bad thing. That's where the magic comes from. It's a bit weird, and I don't understand it, but it sometimes it helps, and sometimes it makes a flaming mess of things.
You seem to not really feel much pain during the battle. I noticed.
Yeah,
That's probably a good thing. So especially against an ogre or the orcs. I mean, we made short work of those orcs at the ranch.
Yeah, those harpies though, they were a bit rough, and he's like still like. Oh.
Yeah, harpies are bastards, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bit more powerful than ogres and orcs. But I think we'll be alright.
Yeah, you don't reckon those rat folks are out there somewhere?
Anything's possible. I mean, they could have been trailing us. They could ambush us in the middle of the night. I think we can deal with it if they do. I mean, personally, I would have just liked to have killed them all on the spot, but we just don't know how many they were. They could have been hundreds.
That seems to be our MO, but maybe it'll work out for the best.
I like to feel out my enemies a little bit. I mean, they didn't attack us off the bat, so that's at least something. But you never know. We're in a strange place with strange things happening, so.
Got that right.
But I think we're, as you say, a motley group. But I think we're doing all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, them gold fellas think there's something. They must see something in us, surely. Otherwise, they wouldn't have picked us.
Yeah.
I can't understand why they picked me. I mean, Christ, I'm a dwarf that likes to drink and hit stuff. I mean, I've never been overly a good person, to be honest with you.
You got some fine qualities, and he slaps him on the back.
Probably topples him off. I mean, probably topples him over off the seat. Oh crap!
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. It's fine. Yeah. I didn't expect it at all. I'm usually a bit stronger than that, but you caught me off guard.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna keep smoking his pipe.
And that's pretty much it for the watch, I'd imagine. Just more general chit chat.
All right. So before you wake up Sebastian, we're going to take a quick coffee break since it's a little bit over halfway. And then we'll get to Sebastian's watch and carry on. Thank you guys in the chat for sticking with us. Go get yourselves a coffee too. Or whatever, depending on your time zone. And we will be right back.
Coffee. Coffee.
want to actually put a comment there saying, Aussie broadband, you're not a part of Australia.
We're back. Amos not
There's a
here yet.
Victorian outage, I'm like, and everyone else, but I guess Victoria's the only one that matters.
Don't forget to put your horror points in for the horror game challenge. We're 57%. Jeez, we were like 50% when it started. 15 days left. I think we'll get it. Or we will continue a beast within. Emad's not back, but I don't think we need Emad since you're on watch. Sebastian? You're trying, Tezzy? So we'll keep going. Sebastian, who wakes up Sebastian? Redleck or Vilton?
I'll let
Red
Red
Light
Light do it.
You wake up
Yeah,
Sebastian.
gently.
Yeah, gently pick him up by his ankle. You awake?
Except there's this giant bull's head staring down at you. Bison's head.
Hey, it's your turn. Hey,
Yeah, man.
yeah, man.
What?
Your watch. It's
No, I
You're
don't
not-
need a watch. I don't need a watch to know what time it is.
Are you gonna like? No. See if you stay awake and then look out and see if anyone's coming to get the rest of us. Yeah. While we.
Ah, my
Yeah.
turn to keep watch.
That's the one. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
Cool. All right.
cool.
Good night, Sebastian.
No, dude.
So, what would you like to do as you roll your perception?
Me perception. What's my perception? Oh, that's freaking easy to work out. 4.
Plus 0.
Exactly.
4? Oh my gosh.
So during this thing, there's actually a good reason why I got perception of 4. I will have started to create a hummingbird, like mechanical thing, and inside the center of the bird, I will put the letter from Falcon to go to insert
Fibblestib?
name. No,
Fibblestib?
not no, it's not going to Fibblestib. It was to go to that chick.
Zadriel?
That's the one.
Oh.
It literally just went. Yeah, to send it to Zadriel as he requested.
Alright, so do I need you to make like a tinker check of anything? I feel like I
we can
do.
do a tinker check.
Or you want me to roll for that?
What would that be for DM, other DM? That would be Dex and
Dexterity plus proficiency normally.
your proficiency, yeah.
Yeah, any skills that require your hands is normally a dex check. And then if you're proficient in said tools, then you add your proficiency on top.
24.
Alright, this hummingbird whizzes to life, its wings buzzing, looking like a blur, and it zooms off Corona towards its destination. Jesus. Causing a lot of dust to stir up for some reason. And Vilfin's farts are kind of getting to you, so.
Keep noise down, trying to sleep.
Sonora and Slate will just do a random.
Whoosh.
As soon as the first time. Oh, here we go.
And the wolves start to howl. But with a perception of 4,
Mute yourself. Morgan, take him outside. Go on,
I
go
had to
with
mute
Morgan.
myself while he yells at the wolves at the night. I also hear like a distant like snorting, like it sounds like cows. No, like more like cow kind of like snorts.
Red Lake's dreaming.
Kind of sounds like Gradilac in the far off
And
trees.
his legs like jutting out like a dog.
It sounds like a couple, like several. But with a 4, you just assume it's cows grazing. Is there?
Okay.
I'm afraid to ask. Okay, is there anything else you want to tinker?
After I send
Or do?
the hummingbird off, the messenger hummingbird, I find 2 little stones. I make them emit like a lavender smell, and I hide them in Evil's
More names.
character.
Vilfin? Just both, or
Vilfin's-
one in Vilfin and one in someone else?
No, both in Vilfin's. I don't know, like somewhere on his person, so he starts to smell like lavender instead of what he smells like now.
All right. So,
That- You're gonna have to make sleight of hand, I think, for that. See
yeah.
if it's gonna wake you up or not.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, yeah. He kind of stirs and farts a little as you move in your, right in your face,
Yeah,
kind of
I
thing.
definitely didn't feel a thing.
Yeah, and yeah, you slip it in, and you,
He's not slipping in anything, honestly.
Just the one did? Or...
just the
Just
tip.
go into the
What the fuck? You don't put that there.
Yeah. And you want to do anything else on your watch?
That's no how you make porridge.
You're good.
And Mina, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than consent.
No.
It'll just be trying to make him smell a little bit better than what he does, and then tinker more with the other project.
Your crystal?
No, not the crystal, the other project.
Okay.
One that doesn't want anyone else to know about.
Clearly. All right. Yeah, you do that, and other than the noises you heard, your watch goes on without incident. You're gonna wake everyone up for the morning.
Before I wake everyone up, I brew a nice, strong pot of coffee and go find some flowers and shit for Ema.
Oh, that's nice of you. All right, you're gonna look around. I'm gonna go roll, and you find, you find a good amount of flowers, a little bouquet that you've made, picking all the flowers. So, you wake them up. Do you give him the flowers right away?
Yeah, I'll just put them like in a bowl and put them beside Emo and let him wake up to the smell of fresh flowers. And then I shake Binora and Radalak. And little farts go there.
Smell the fresh coffee.
I put a cup of fresh coffee underneath his nose.
Ema, what'd you want to say?
Coffee.
At first light, if you're putting flowers next to Ema, you'll notice there's flowers actually growing out of the side of her head, his head. Which,
Wait, out of the side of his head or around his head?
I'm pretty sure it's out of the side of his head.
Oh, that's odd. Okay.
That is odd.
It's like I'll look at the pipe and go, fuck, this shit's strong.
Wilfin would probably wake just before dawn anyway, without being woken up. It's just a ritual he does. So probably would wake and move away from the camp slightly. Initially going, Sebastian, can you smell flowers? What's that smell?
There's flowers like everywhere, man.
Right, and he'll move like maybe 50 feet away from the camp and go through his morning ritual.
Sonora will drink the coffee, and then when he starts to do his normal Tai Chi, she'll join him and start doing.
Every now and again, Wilson's going to stop and Just shake his head, carry on.
Sonora's gonna go.
Smells
Fresh
good,
season.
Sonora.
Fresh seasonal flowers sprout from your hair each dawn.
It's from his hair. There you go.
Yeah.
Wow. And I'm sure you would notice that. And you also notice the bowls of flowers as you wake up. So.
Yay, flowers.
All right. So you guys are going to, you're smelling the smells of lavender. Nora would notice that it's a lavender smell. She knows her herbs very well.
Well, I don't know
What
what he's
size were
actually
the
smelling.
stones? By the way, just out of curiosity.
What's what?
What size were
Did
the stones and where did you put them?
Just tiny. So I would have put them like in your robes. They're kind of being held by the robes.
Okay. Sounds fair.
I would be wondering what he's smelling, because that wouldn't smell off to me. I'd
Yeah.
be sitting there trying to find something.
Yeah, after a while, Wilson would probably turn around to Zenora as well before, during coffee and that. Probably to everyone. What is that smell?
It's the butter, remember?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah?
it's something else. He's sniffing himself. I smell like flowers. Why do I smell like flowers?
When we sleep on the ground, you know, there could be some residue of flowers on there.
I don't like it. It's gonna make
I don't know.
It's
It's
gonna make me
kinda-
puke. It really is.
It's not bad, really. It's
Smells delicious.
oh, that's a worry.
You stick to your bowl of flowers, Ema.
We're going to Falcon State anyway, so I'll see if I can make you up some more of that soap that I give you, and
I still have some of that left. I'll
Okay.
definitely be using that, and he probably rumbles through back, grabs it, starts rubbing it on his skin. It's like, gotta get rid of that smell.
Oh, God. All right. So, you have woken up and you're doing your assorted things, and you're going to Falcons, are you not?
yeah.
All right. Bring up the map again so you guys can get a visual. So we've parked you guys right around this early direction, so about 20 miles away. And if you're going into Neverwinter, you probably have your ranger roll to make sure you guys didn't get lost.
I will help look around since we've done this so many times.
Nature?
What'd you say? You just,
Nature?
no, you just roll a d20. You need to get a 10 or above, but you can roll with advantage because Zenora's helping you. I would think it would be nature, but the module says roll d20. So. What'd you get?
Holy shit!
We got lost, that's what we got.
Got lost. Pretty lost.
Oh, I need to keep an eye on that. I don't get to see that. Pretty low then? All right.
2, both times.
It adds an extra 4 hours that you're kind of wandering in the Neverwinter Wood.
Are you sure you knew we were going? I'm pretty sure we passed that stump before.
Yeah, wasn't it this way?
I don't know. I mean, that stump was over there before. I'm sure of it.
you have an excellent. Go ahead. You have an excellent sense of smell, which is usually guiding you on your way. The trees, the leaves smell a certain way to you with your previous life's nature. But the butter, the lavender, the oils, it's kind of throwing you off. It doesn't smell right.
So Nora finally goes, I'm pretty sure, Ema, and forgive me because you normally lead, but this way. I did a survival check for 17.
Okay.
So I played 20, so I thought, well, I might as well do that.
You get back on track. It takes a while,
Take us 4 hours.
Yeah.
Until, but
but you get back on track, and you reach.
Are we there yet?
You
My legs are
finally.
getting tired.
Finally reach the hunting lodge. Corwin is there to greet you. Falcon is not. he waves, opens the gates. Pell runs up, happy to see you guys, and waves. What brings you here?
What time is it, by the way?
It's about, I'd say, 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's-
We need a bath. That's what brings here.
A
And
bath?
other,
I
and other
smell. I
things.
smell funny. No, we're here looking for Mr. Falcon. We got some orcs that he might like to dispatch.
Oh, well, he's not here. He went off with Xanth towards the west. Had to think what my west was. Didn't Pell give you the note?
I did. We sort of got away lead with other things that we had to do. More orcs, as it turns out.
Oh, yeah.
What did it not say? For reference, say what's right? What exactly did it say?
Well, he gave you the coordinates of where to go on to find. He found what he thinks it might be a sword of dragon slaying. That would help you guys. So he knows where it's at. This Xanth has been dislocated out of his home, so he's staying in the woods next to where it's at, and has been
Wouldn't
scouting.
happen to have those coordinates by any chance.
Sure, I can show you on your
Al's
map.
got a little buttery,
Buttery.
just a
Don't
tad.
ask.
Oh, okay. Well, we have extra butter in the fridge if
No.
kitchen.
We
Yeah,
don't need
no.
no more butter.
Oh, okay. Well, he shows you on the map. It's about 20 miles this early direction. And he explains that what Falcon and Xanth had told him was a Lady Alathorn, I forget her name exactly, did a battle with a green dragon and made a barrow, kind of like a grassed over mossy tomb that's shaped like on this dragon's bones, and had entombed the dragon sword within. And that Falcon was going to go and scout to let you guys know. He didn't expect you guys to be back so soon.
Right. Well, we'll probably have to stay here tonight, and
No problem.
we really need to be going to this shrine tomorrow. Deal with these orcs.
Do we want to perhaps go to bed early and then get up before dawn and leave before dawnbreak? Make sure we get our rest. I know, Wilson, you will stop so you can do your ritual,
I
but
don't have to do it every day, but
I just feel like if we
Probably a
don't, those
good idea.
walls might be in trouble. So,
Shrine.
the shrine of...
some filthy rats lost their
So,
homes
servals?
to filthy orcs, and we decided to help them to free them out. It's a long story, but orcs, they need to be killed.
Oh. Well, I don't know about the shrine. I thought that was abandoned.
Apparently rat people live there, and then the orcs came and kicked them out.
I heard that the people of Conaberry molded their gold into the inside of the bell to hide it from the orcs. I didn't know there were orcs there already. So,
Apparently.
well, it's up to you.
Well, if you don't mind, if we can... if those two can have their showers, and if we can have a quick light meal, and perhaps... or bath, sorry.
Sure.
Sebastian invent showers. Anyway. Anyway, if we can get ourselves prepped and washed and all that kind of stuff, perhaps we'll leave really, really early if that's all right with you.
All right. Yeah, no problem. And he goes to get your light meal ready and leaves the tub nearby. It's kind of pulled outside, kind of by the outhouse and it's filled with some water and heated. And it's up to whoever wants to bathe first.
Don't worry about it getting cold. I'll heat it up again for you if you like.
Yeah, maybe Vilfin first. You don't want to smell like all this.
It's alright.
Relevant.
What?
Please go and have a bath. You got the good smelling soap.
Alright. He'll go wash. He's not going to bath. He's just going to wash himself. But he's not going to wash the robe. So he'll come out smelling exactly the same as he did when he went in. Still like flowers, and he's not going to be happy. Can he get rid of that smell? It's still there.
Okay.
How long does that last for, by the way?
Sebastian?
Until I turn it off.
Oh, God.
Yeah, even better. Even better.
Sonata will go to the tub and heat it up and give some more of the soap mixture that she creates.
Yep.
And just let Radalak do it. Then she'll walk up to Vilfin and go, "It's lavender. I didn't give you lavender with the soap."
He's just not saying that. He's got the filthiest look on his face right now. He's sitting almost, basically, probably a pouty teenager. Just sitting with arms crossed, just not happy.
What if I could?
But he smells great. So...
Ema's sniffing all over him trying to find the lavender.
Yes, so he was sniffing on you.
What you doing?
Is Pell there?
Yes, Pell is taking care of Taurus the horse. So...
I'm going to pray he doesn't have the puppies and gesture Pelova while Radalak and that are having a thing. And I'm going to use the Wonder Pyrotechnics and just create little...
Pell's like super excited, clapping his hands and jumping up and down, looking at them.
And I'll...
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and I think I can do it, because I rolled for it. I think I can do it 5 times today.
Oh, nice.
So I do 5 of those.
And he grabs one of the party that's nearest, maybe Vilfin, and he tugs on his robes and points at he wants everyone to see. And Ema, he points at the fireworks. Super excited.
And when it's all said and done, I'll bend down as low as I can so I'm not like so loud and go, "Thank you for giving us the note. I'm sorry that it got a bit buttery."
He shrugs his shoulders like,
buttery.
it happens, you know. And
Radalak's in the tub recreating that scene from The Witcher 3. just less appealing. Just the hooves out there.
his hairy hooves.
Yep.
Splogs.
Thank you for destroying a game for me.
That is gold.
Oh. I'm so glad I didn't snort. Oh, God. Okay, well, I think we've all had a visual mind. Okay, so...
Big hairy bison. with his
Big
legs
hairy
hanging out
bison.
the fucking bath.
You know. If only that could be a meme like Zenora's bath picture. Well, so that happens, and you guys rest. In the morning, Corin gives you breakfast, and he's like, "Are you sure that that's where you want to be headed?"
We're going to be waking like super early. It'll still be dark.
Yeah. Did you tell him what time you wanted to wake up? Like a little kind of alarm? Because he probably would have woke you then.
Yeah, I would tell him probably 2 or 3 hours before sunup.
All right. He's going to wake all of you and ask you if you're sure you guys want to go there.
We kind of promised. We got people stuck in the mine with a whole bunch of rat folk. If we didn't do it, we could get killed. But to catch up with Mr. Falcon later.
All right. Good luck. I hope everything goes okay.
So do I.
So,
Didn't you fancy getting killed today?
yeah.
Although it is a good day today.
Well, I don't think any day's a good day, did I? But, yeah.
If you go out fighting, it's a good day.
You only die once unless you have a diamond and have revivify. We don't have a diamond, by the way. Just saying.
It's true.
And-
But I don't plan on dying today.
It's also hard to cast Revivify on yourself when you're dead.
I have
This
a
is
good
also
friend
true.
that has Revivify, I guess. So, all right. And you guys are going to head to this way.
Yep, we're gonna go to the shrine. We did promise that we would do it. I don't think we want to put it off any longer.
20 miles that way. So it'll be quite the daytime by the time you guys get to the shrine. You're going to go through Conaberry, which you guys went through before, which is where you found the 3 horses. The town that looks completely deserted and gone. I need to roll for dragon. Roll for dragon.
Roll for dragon.
All right.
And the dragon appears, and we are all far.
So
At least
yeah.
the way
that's
we've
more
been
nice
rolling?
for it.
Well, you're all fucked. Dolphin's gonna run and hide.
It's just a baby dragon. It's fine.
Maybe I
It's a
should have
baby
kept
dragon
the
the
butter on.
size of if I can see my truck.
Sorry guys, I gotta bring this up. I didn't expect you guys to go there. I have nothing on it, so that's cool.
Yes, that's
We'll
how
always do
you
something
would
you
do it.
never expect.
That's how
Always
the
happen.
how it
I think in
happens.
the other campaign we didn't even get to go. We didn't go there in the end at all.
Just make one more roll. Oh shit! All right.
Okay, that doesn't sound good. Dame's poker face was terrible.
Especially the oh shit part. Yeah.
She gave it away.
Whoops.
It was all good until she said, "Oh shit."
Oh, shit.
Okay.
She-
Time for his deep
We're all
round
gonna
pen.
die.
And your pants level? Actually, what kind of pants is with rather like what pants would you be wearing? Leather?
Cow.
They're shorts anyway. He shows a bit of leg, you see.
He's really come out of his shell with the bath and the showing the leg.
I wonder if I can make this thing. It's a wax, and then what you do is you put it on hair, and it makes it so it's so nice and smooth.
The pomade.
I could do that, and that way you could really show some neck.
Sounds fucking painful if you ask me.
Yeah, nah.
Or I could just go down the scimitar and go up and down your legs, so you just slightly shave it up like you would with a beard. Not a heat, no.
Nah, I'm good, thanks.
Did you say beard? Dolphin grabs his beard and said, "No coming anywhere near my beard with the blade. You already burnt it once."
I think she said beer.
Well, I could go beer, yeah.
I could go get.
Well, if you guys find me some hops, I can learn how to make some beer. I could do that. We've got the fire and do that.
It takes longer than it takes time to make meat and ale and things.
Yeah, but she needs a distraction from shaving us, apparently.
Never understood women, honestly.
No.
All right, thanks.
I go further. It's just a suggestion. He said he wants to show some skin.
Let the DM tell us how buggered we are.
I heard that, Grim.
I'll wait for that too. So.
That is hilarious. Someone clip that.
All those that didn't hear it.
Someone clip. Let the DM tell us how buggered we are. Love it. The DM's like panically looking and seeing how buggered you are. All right. So it's fine. It's fine. Anyone want to make a religion check to see when they bring up Savras as you guys are traveling to see if they know what exactly Savras is?
We're
Check
23.
to see which god we're gonna go meet now.
Pray to.
What were we rolling for?
It was a religion check for Savras. This Savras is the god of divination and fate. And usually any kind of shrines or temples would have some kind of altar that divines or sees into things.
Ooh, 15.
Yeah. So all of you pretty much know,
21.
remember
Except
that.
for me.
And 20.
Wow, Emma.
Holy
I don't
crap.
know how, but you know exactly who Savras is. Um,
Patron
It's
saint
also-
of giraffes.
Patron saint of giraffes.
I'll turn and go, who? Who?
Yeah, it's another one of them god fellas.
Uh,
There's lots of them.
so
Giraffe Lord.
as you go to Coneyberry, you'll see a dirt road that's kind of leading off, which you're assuming is kind of on the map where they were telling you is where to go. So you're going to follow that dirt road, and you'll see a ruin that stands in the middle of a vast field north of the rocky foothills of the Sword Mountains. An old stone temple with a belfry jutting from its peaked roof is enclosed by stone walls, many sections of which have collapsed. A trail ends leading at a crumbling gatehouse, the doors to which were sundered long ago, and I'm going to show you a picture shortly. 3 or 4 towers that once stood at the corner of the outer walls have collapsed, and only the northeast tower remains. A guard seems to be standing on top of it. And let me get
Quick, hide.
this.
There's someone in the tower.
what's the terrain like, if you don't mind me asking? What
It's a
colour?
bit kind of rocky-ish. So
Okay, Sonata is going to use the cloak of many fashions and make it look like, make the actual color look like the rock
Nice.
patterns around the edge, put over her head.
that's really good. I like that.
That is
All
good.
right.
Well done.
So let me try and get this centered. It doesn't want to center so you guys can have a better view. Doesn't want to go. So you guys would be approaching from up here. The guard, you see an orc from your vantage point. You can see watching atop. He can see in a radius as far as to here. So all the way around like that. If I had Foundry, I'd give you a really good radius, but I don't right now, so for this map.
So good.
But, so you are out of his eyesight right now. You can't really tell because the portcullis gate is kind of down here. But there are, you can see from where you are, there's ways to get in. And you hear several orcs. If anyone wants to go around and get it, it's up to you. You have different options that you can try to get a better.
Who
Who is the most quiet out of all of us? Who can get and have a look without being seen? I'm pretty,
You,
I'm
if
pretty
you don't
stealthy.
fart.
I only do that when I'm sleeping.
we noticed?
Well, I do not. I mean, I don't have boots on, so I probably am a lot more quiet than most of us. Do you want me to go have a wee look
Are
before we
they
just charge in?
short enough? No, I won't. I don't think I can do it.
So there's there is like holes through the ruin that
Yeah.
we can get through the wall. Yeah.
So I've left the DM map up because I don't feel that it's pretty any telling or anything like that. So
Yeah.
S1 here is you can see from where you're at, the gatehouse is 20 feet high. Its doors have been smashed. The iron portcullis blocks the exit, but it's bypassed by a rubble-filled hole in the southwest corner, which is right here. Can you guys see from the OBS? Yeah, you can see right here. You can definitely see that from where you're at.
So Wilfin is going to stealth forward to that gap in the rock and try and just get a good look around that area. Not go fully in, but just to get a look to see how many orcs you can see from that vantage point.
Roll me a stealth check.
That will be a 19.
All right. What you can see from where you are several orcs. I'll get a head count for you here. And about 3 ogres roaming around, and in the back, a very large hill giant. The number of orcs from where you're at, you can see about 5. But you can't see in the shrine, and it sounds like there's a little bit more.
So with that, Wilfin will go back to the group and he will literally say, I don't think this is a good idea. I can see 5 orcs and it's not an ogre. It's much bigger. I can only assume it is a giant of some sort, but I can hear many more voices from inside the shrine. Far more than we can handle.
And you did see 3 orcs. I mean, ogres.
So, 3 ogres.
Yep. As well.
As well as the giant. Holy crap. Okay. So I'll give that information to them. I think we're going to need some reinforcements. Do we see the rats anywhere? Because you said there was going to be 3 rats waiting for us.
Who wants to roll perception, or are you going to give him advantage?
I'll give him advantage.
We'll have a look around, see if I can see the rats.
Actually, what is your perception? Because mine's a +6.
Mine's not bad. 15.
There's no sign of the rats.
Dirty rat bastards.
Okay, I'm going to be trying to be really quiet. How much oil you've got? How much oil have you got, Sebastian?
Oil?
It's not a good idea to attack here.
2 quarts.
2 quarts. How
You
far
are
around the
outnumbered.
how far around the perimeter could you go? Because perhaps we could get them into a vacuum of fire.
Don't you think that's a good idea? 3 ogres, 5 orcs, a giant, and that's just what I saw on the outside.
Are all of you stealthed where you are? You're camouflaged. Are any of you guys?
Maybe Sebastian might have asked Sebastian to come in because he's the only one that would be small enough to be there.
Yeah, in your robes. You're hiding in your robes.
Ema and Radalak, I don't know what they're doing.
Do you feel you will be sneaking right now?
Oh, I would be.
We're definitely not. I mean, I've snuck away and come back.
Yeah, you're still in stealthish mode. Radalak, Ema?
I'm gonna be super inconspicuous for a huge
Minotaur.
bison. Oh my god.
Ema? Do you think you'll be...
What Ema would be doing. I mean, in general, without knowing that anything's there, it'd probably just be standing around normally.
Alright.
Nope.
You see
Nothing.
Ema just standing up straight, just fine.
Ema, get down. Hide yourself, for Christ's sake.
Do you hide?
Ema will hide.
Roll stealth if you're hiding. It is still the middle of the day as well. Something to think about. If you want to wait till evening. What'd you get?
Ready.
Nice. So you're very stealthy.
I got a 20, 19 plus 1.
Oh, you're
Nice.
surprisingly quiet by the tree, looking brown like the tree stumps.
Yeah.
So as you guys do that,
Say
roll.
again, I don't think this is a good idea.
I'm not saying we should fight them, but I'm saying that we could perhaps put the oil around it, cast and run.
You start to hear,
Oh shit.
and then this screech, "Ah!" and this large thing's coming down from the clouds.
Hide, hide, quick, hide.
I'm gonna hide as much as I can under something that would protect me.
All right.
What
You're
is around that I can just...
Yeah, what is around
rocky
it? Is
outcroppings, not much else. That
Is
shrine's
there rocks, grass,
a bit of rocks.
house of grass?
Maybe a very few trees. So you can hide behind the trees and the rocks, but your stealth checks are pretty good so far.
Definitely
So
going to be putting ourselves into a very hidden position as much as we can,
Yeah.
I would imagine.
the cryovane is coming and sees the most obvious thing it can see and starts to go for the tower. Do you guys stay or do you choose to...
I think we
I think we
should
stay.
just chill here.
I think we stay here, stay
That's the
hidden.
problem. If we stay here, we might chill too much.
I think we're alright for now. Let's just see what happens.
Okay, I'm going to make a bunch of rolls right now.
I'm going to... I can't do anything because I don't see it. And you say I'm reckless.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
hitting the
waiting.
dirt. I am lying
You
down.
guys are
trying to
staying
hide
frozen.
myself.
This ogre is very. It's gonna rouse all the rest of the camp. So you start to hear more orcs coming out, and you're starting to get a realization that there's definitely more than what Vilfin said. This giant starts throwing boulders. Cryovane's gonna grab onto this orc and start ripping it in half with its talons, and
that's our cue to leave.
spilling everywhere as all the ogres are centered on this dragon right now. There's a definite battle here going on, and it's very loud.
We're going. I would try and keep Sebastian hidden, and I would try and stealth as
Yeah,
As-
only time to stealth
as
walk.
quietly as I can, still keeping the terrain wherever I go.
All right, so you
Back
guys,
away slowly.
10 feet, you guys make it. I'm gonna ask y'all to roll stealth. You need to get above a 10. That's all, because it's very low
Natural 20.
to not be seen.
Stealth.
That's 23 for me.
Yes, stealth.
So that's what a dragon looks like.
I'm gonna
16.
burn an advantage.
That is no a baby dragon. No
Okay,
by long
14.
shot.
14's good.
14.
Wow. It's. Yeah.
Did anybody get below a 10?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Emo with a 6.
Ema,
I got 11, thank God.
Ema starts to walk and trips and makes a huge sound. One of the orcs spots you guys. You could either take your chances and start running, or he's gonna probably
Is that
start
an,
running.
is there like true?
But everyone
like a
else is
tree
distracted.
line?
Yes, there's a tree
somewhere?
line. That's why I said about 10
How-
feet. 10,
how far?
another 10 feet away. You can probably make it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
So
just.
I just go. I think we need to run, man,
Yeah. Bolt
and
to the
just
trees
get up
and
and
go.
bolt.
Emo, run. Get up and run.
The dragon's just shot ice breath, and it's coming
Go for him.
towards you,
Actually
but it's
stop and pick Emo up. Help Emo get back to his feet.
yeah.
I'll I won't care. I'll pick up Sebastian and try and get him as fast as possible.
An ice shard quickly goes close by your head because Cryovane isn't really watching you guys, but it's in your direction as you guys start running. You're gonna make it to the tree line and hear the clashing. No rats were in sight during this whole scene. So
Yeah, so once in the trees, we'll keep running. Our foot like full dash movement, and then once I'd say probably get in there and just again just hide in the trees.
all right.
Get as far as we can as
You
quickly
can
as
get
possible.
to the town of Conaberry and hide within the abandoned buildings if you chose to. So you're following down
How
the
far
dirt
away
trail.
would that be from the shrine?
You took a dirt trail to get there. So you had Conaberry, then the dirt trail, then here. So I imagine you
Yeah.
would be hitting Conaberry to hide there. And you hear Cryovane, pretty much he's fed himself, he's had his fill, and he has flown away. The orcs are still upset though, and they're definitely on alert. It's up to you whether you want to go back to Mountain's Toe and find out why they didn't show, or
Which way would they have
Filthy
come?
rat bastards never showed up. They
Which
set us
way
up.
did-
yeah, I'm bringing up the map again. So,
Or maybe they got eaten.
That's what I'm wondering, if they got eaten
Entirely
or they
possible.
got killed.
if you follow the Tribor Trail down, it take time off because it's just straight away, and you might hit there by evening.
Do we want to go back to the mine?
We go
and-
back to the main. I work in there casting fireballs.
That's what I'm thinking. Let's go back and just fuck them up.
Let's see if they actually have anything on the way, but I'm pissed.
I'm
Ember's
annoyed. I'm annoyed. They said they would be there and they would not. They do not keep their word. So if they do not keep their words, I do not keep mine. It is time to fuck up some rat.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk
Go for
about on
this
your way?
pest.
Yeah.
No, it's Zenora, and Zenora is just as pissed as what Bilfin is. And she's sitting there, and she's every 10 minutes she's just producing flame in her hand, like really, really
Ready to go.
pissed, ready to go.
What
Ema,
you doing with that?
Ema, what are you doing?
Be careful.
I had a question.
Yeah.
When the dragon was there,
Mm.
being the fact that Emma can speak any language, would she have, he have heard anything in dragon
Ooh, good
from?
idea.
She would have heard filthy orcs taste terrible, but you'll have to do.
Excellent. Emma's gonna go, hey, did you guys see that dragon? It was big. And I said,
Yeah.
Like, what dragon, man?
oh, so just me then. No, never mind.
Sonora's gonna change her.
Sonora, let's just go.
I'm doing this as I'm walking. Sonora, as she's changing it, the more pissed off she's getting, the more flame like the coat or the cloak is gonna get.
All right. So you guys notice?
Dolphin's walking as far away from Sonora as he can, while remaining with the group.
And Radalac looks to Sebastian. He's like, those two got some real anger issues. No.
The barbarian says this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just need to chill. I'm
yeah,
on.
not
I'm
that
actually
much.
on Radalac's backpack again.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm doing the whole, you can carry me because it's quicker. And while I'm there, I'm gonna light up my pipe, and then also give him his pipe.
Why do you have his pipe? Doesn't he have his own pipe?
He would have grabbed it from the pack.
Oh,
It's
that's
from
right.
his backpack. I
There-
pulled his one out, pack it,
Okay.
light
Still
it,
smells like butter.
give it to him,
Can't get that butter out.
and you just can't get that shit out, man. It's everywhere. Light my one as well.
So you guys are-
As we're walking, Emma's gonna cast primeval awareness.
All right.
See if we can detect the dragon within a mile of them.
Within a mile. There is no dragon within a mile of you, so Cryovane must have left to his lair, which is apparently not within a mile of you.
Emma's gonna say, maybe there wasn't a dragon. So,
No one's gonna say they saw a dragon. All right. You.
Okay.
I can't hear anything.
So you will arrive back at Mountain's Toe. It's getting towards evening. Is there any game plan
Nope, I'm
before
going in
you get
shooting.
there? So you're just going in
Crap.
shooting?
Just going and shooting.
I was gonna suggest doing a stealthier, but shit, too late.
All right. So I'm
Never
gonna
piss off a Leonin.
get my encounter thing.
Because I thought I was bad.
Get my encounter builders up. So because I feel that I should for some reason. I feel like a fight might be happening. All right. You guys already know that there's gonna be two werets ready at the thing. So I imagine Zenora's gonna be going in first, followed by Vilfin. Yeah.
Okay,
Wilson's
so long.
gonna sort of wait.
You're gonna wait
not
outside
too
a
close.
bit?
He's gonna sort of hang back about 15, 20 feet
Okay.
and sort of wait for the engagement to start before entering into combat.
Okay.
So there's two at the front. So I'm going to. It's a 15-foot cone.
Mhm.
I'm just going to push my hands out, and at second level, the burning hands.
All right. Is that a cantrip?
No, that's a dex save of 14,
Deck save. All right.
and they'll take half damage, I believe.
One
I'm not
fails
sure, like-
and one succeeds.
Okay, give me a sec. Because I've got it on the wrong bloody thing, haven't I?
That's okay.
Yeah, if they save, they'll take half damage.
Yeah. So I need 4. That is 13 points of fire damage.
All right. 13. All right. All right. Half for one and full for the other. All right. As she does that, we're gonna go into initiative. So I'll start up with Radalac. What you got?
12.
12. Vilfan's got 12.
12.
Ema?
Muted.
18.
18.
Alright. Sebastian? 20. And Nora?
18.
18.
Some high rolls there.
That's good. Alright, so going in, Sebastian's next. I'm assuming, I won't assume. Where do you guys want to go? Sebastian, you first. What do you want to do?
Well, I'll be still on Radalac's back, so I'll hunker down, get ready for to get swung around a little bit, because Radalac's a psychopath when it comes to.
I'm pretty sure you can see over his head if you wanted to.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna use fire bolt. Wait a minute, how far away are they?
From, I would say, for you guys went into the entrance, then I'll show you the map. I would say about 15.
So there's two of them?
Yes.
Are they in line with each other?
They're not next to each other. They're, I'll show you the map.
No, I was just wondering if they're like in line, but they're not in line, so fire bolt. For a 15 to hit.
That hits.
God damn, that's shit. 2 damage.
Woohoo!
2 nat
You
1s.
beast.
D10s.
2
Oh
depends
my
get
god.
one's terrible.
Oh, so, yeah. 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. Next, we will go to one of the were rats. They're going to run up to Zenora, since she fired first. And they do a multi-attack. So, thank God they put the little auto rolls on the bad guys. I'm so happy. 23 and a 6. Imagine the 6 misses. You, Zenora?
6.
Okay.
23.
Yeah. So only one will hit ya, and it's going to try and bite you on the arm for 6 damage, and the other one, it misses. And the next would be Ema.
Ema will target the further one away and she'll move in line of sight with it.
Okay, so you'll move right there, probably be in sight for both of them, yeah. So this further one, yeah?
Yep. And target with the longbow.
Okay, go for it.
16 to hit.
That hits.
It's 9 damage plus 4 psychic damage.
Nice. All
And I
right.
get 8 attacks. So taking attack. There's 8 to hit.
That misses.
Sweet.
All right. And then Zenora.
Okay, the one that's bit me, I'm going to just put my hand over its neck,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to extend claws and do primal savagery on it.
Nice.
Oh, that's an 11 to hit.
Oh, that misses. I don't know how. It's a slippery little mousy. Dodges out of your way. You have a bonus action?
Let's see, I think I have a bonus action that I might be able to use. Ah, stuff it. I'm going to daunting roar it.
Nice. Is that frighten it, I think?
Yeah, and how is the other one within 10 foot of me?
Yes.
I'm going to aim for that one as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to aim for both of them. So they've both got to make a 14 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. One succeeds and one misses again. So it's frightened, yeah. It has to move away. If it fails.
Frightened, and I think gets disadvantage on any attacks against me. I'm not sure
Okay.
completely. I'll have to look it up properly.
So this one furthest away is very frightened of you, and is
Cannot
gonna,
get near me.
Yeah, can't get near you. It's gonna try and leave. He is up next, and he is gonna move this way towards calling towards his bigger group. Radillac, you're next.
Okay, so what's the distance between me and the rat that's moving back?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yeah, I'll charge up to that one.
Okay. So you're going to go right here. Alright. And what would you like to do?
I would like to rage.
I would like to raise, yep.
Oh gosh.
Wild magic, yay!
I love wild magic.
Alright, let's see. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
It's a D8. The flowers.
You got
The
flowers sprouting up on you again?
Flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
Nice. So 5, 10, 15, all the way around. Actually, I got the thingy. So that's going to be on you. As I try to make this, I'm trying to make this a radius, but yep. And what else?
And then I will attack Mr. Rat.
Go for it.
Or Mrs. Rat. Ooh, nat 20.
Nice.
26 to hit.
All right. That definitely hits. They're probably going to kill this thing.
That's 11, 13 points of damage.
Is that plus your nat 20 crit stuff?
Yeah, it's only a
Okay.
D6.
All right. Well, it did make a humongous dent.
I might get to hit him again.
Yeah.
Now, it'd be more than 13 damage if you got a nat 20.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
a hand axe. So
What's your hand axe? D6 to hit?
Yeah.
So D6, so that's 6 damage plus whatever you rolled.
So I rolled 4.
So that's 8. That's 14, that's 17.
Yeah, so 17. So I'll add another 6 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, your next hit.
16 to hit.
That hits.
7 points.
You're very close. All right. Yeah, this rat is stumbling. He's stumbling. She's stumbling, but still trying to keep going. Do you stay? Yeah. How long do the
Yeah.
flowers last for?
Until I stop raging.
Okay. Cool. Bilfin, you're next.
Seeing that Radillac has dealt with that one and is obviously trying to retreat and alert his buddies, I'm going to finish him off with a double radiant sunbolt.
All right.
So both Wilson's hands will start to glow with radiant energy, and he will literally strike forward as if he was punching, but releases radiant energy instead. 14 to hit on the first.
That hits.
And that will do 5 points of radiant damage.
All right.
And the second will be a 10. I have an advantage, so I'll use that there. It's worse.
Oh no.
So the second will miss.
All right.
But I will spend a key point to attack twice more. Same thing. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
and 18 to hit.
Got it.
6 and 9, so 15 points of radiant damage.
Alright, this thing gets hit by this radiant light and slams into it, and it falls down. It is no more. And we will go back to the top with Sebastian. There's one next to Zenora.
Vilfin will move up towards Red Lake, though.
You're gonna move up? Okay.
Yeah.
Like adjacent. Okay.
Sort of like 10 feet behind him, not like right next
Like
to him.
right there. Good? Or, yeah, okay.
Right, so one that's
maybe
in,
back one square. Yep.
Go for it, Sebastian.
so I can see the one that is attacking Zenora.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's 15 feet away.
I need that.
Oh wait, you're
right.
on Radalac's back, aren't you? So I'm gonna.
Yep.
I keep gotta remember to put you next to him, basically, and you're on him. Okay, yeah, he's behind you.
Yeah,
Still
I
50.
need that rat to make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Yeah, what? It failed. 7.
How much?
7.
It failed. Okay, so it just took 6 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and it needs to subtract a 1d4 for the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
No, it doesn't. Because it's
It's
dead.
dead.
It's D to tell you. D-E-D.
Well, it needs to make a saving throw.
Do you guys, you've
And-
probably made a lot of noise echoing through the halls with your powers and whatnot. Are you guys going to try and rush what you can to the main hall you were at before? Or are you going to
We've
try
got
and
the element of, well,
Semi-surprise.
semi-surprise?
the unexpected.
Yeah.
Who's going in first? I guess it doesn't. I'm going to keep your initiative, so. Next would be Ema, if you guys are rounding the corner.
I'll touch. You've got horns that go up, right, Adelaide?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll touch his horn and cast light on it.
Okay. It's a
So that is
narrow.
a beacon of shining light.
His horns are light up. It's a narrow tunnel getting through. How do you guys want to enter? Even though we'll keep the initiative. So Ema would be next.
Well, I'd definitely be hanging back, letting Radalek go before me, being
yeah, I
that
would have
he's
charged
raging.
in, being at
Alright.
the front.
I'm going to say that you're going to charge straight in, which means Sebastian's going to be with you, which means
I won't be able to get through, will I?
I'm going to put Ema at a spot that makes sense, if that's okay with you, Ema, where you would be next, but still at range if you want.
Yeah, I'd be behind them
Yeah, you definitely be behind them.
and running, and I'll reach down and grab a couple of flowers.
Okay.
Eat them.
As you pass by the flowers, you're running in.
The flowers go with me.
Okay.
Yep.
So we'll move this. Got it.
Yeah, it's within my.
Thankfully,
space.
I can move it. I love you, Foundry. All right. You have entered in, and Ema, what are you doing?
Well, I'm assuming that everyone's going to attack, so I might as well attack.
You do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, if you don't think the Ema would attack, don't attack. It's up to you.
Well, I'm assuming, Ema would assume that we're going to continue the attack, so might as well continue the attack. So I'm going to go with the bow again.
All right.
Actually, before I do that, what I'm going to do is, before I run into this area, I'm going to collect the arrows that I fired before,
Yep.
just in that outside area. I'll just roll a d6 for that. Okay, so I got enough. And then I'll come in behind them and I will cast the Gift of the Ashari on Zenora because I know she got hit before.
That's a touch spell, isn't it?
That's a touch spell.
Alright, so I'm going to put you right behind her.
For 4 points of heals.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then I'll move back again towards the thing and then end my turn there.
Okay, so you're going to move back. Okay.
So I'll move back to where I was. Yeah, and then I'll end my turn there.
Alright. I rolled initiative for everybody, knowing that this was going to happen. Zenora, you're next, and then it's a rat's turn.
Okay, I'm going to. Whereabouts is Zelene?
Zaline is back here.
Right at the back?
Yep. It's kind of diagonal, 5, 10, 15 away from you.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm worried about. They'd be within 30 feet of each other, wouldn't they?
Yes. Let's see. From the point of Zaline, would they be? Yes.
Yeah, so if I'm attacking Elaine, there'd be at least 2 of them there.
Yeah.
I am going to do Forked Lightning.
Okay.
At 3rd level. Give me a sec.
That hit 2 or does that hit 3 at 3rd level?
No, we'll hit.
Just more damage.
Yeah, I think it might just do more damage. And then I thought it maybe added another bolt.
I think it does that. No, I think it just hits.
I just adds more damage.
Yeah.
That's an extra D6.
Alright, cool.
Natural 20.
No!
Nice.
So I'm aiming at Zelene
Zelene.
anyway.
Woohoo!
Okay. And that's a 3rd level spell. 30 plus.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
30 plus. Oh, far out. 12.
That's a lot.
12, 13, 18, 21. So 30, that's 51 points of lightning damage.
Jesus Christ!
Shitballs.
How do you want to kill Zaline? Is that each bolt or is
You
it?
bitch! And that would be in Leonin too. And just, yeah.
Jeez.
And whoever, and that was for Zelene. I still got someone else doing it.
Yeah.
So they'll take just regular damage whoever the second
Yeah,
one
they'll
hits.
take the regulars.
No, that's a natural 22 to hit.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
So did we just say 51 again?
It would be the same damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so they a jolt of lightning's hitting between both of them, and they are jerking around.
Fried rat, man.
The smell of
Exploding
fried
rats.
rats, and they explode onto these other rats. They're definitely dead.
That was my action. Bonus action, I'm just going to grab some leaf of sumac, twist it in my hand, and flick out flame blade.
Okay. Nice.
You know, as if they don't fuck with me.
One of these giant rats, very large, is going to come and make their movement. Hang on, let me click and see how far they can go. 5, 10, 15. Right here. Then we have a were-rat that's probably next to Radalac. We're going to do that one. They're going to try and hit you. Does a 15 hit you? And a 13. Do they hit you? Radalac?
Nope, because I've got my shield up.
Very good. Alright, so they're trying to claw and bite at you, and it is not working for them. The next one is next to Zenora. They're going to try Oh man, these are rolling bad again. It's gonna be like Orc Place all over again. Oh, a 21. So one of them hits with 21 and one hit doesn't with a 7. Zenor, you're gonna get 5 damage.
And it's gonna.
As they try to bite you.
I'm gonna hit that one with my reaction.
Go for it. And you're up next after you hit with your reaction.
So 21
That
to
hits.
hit.
Yes.
For 6 damage.
All right.
And then I will take my turn and hit some more. Dirty 20.
That hits.
For 4 damage. The same thing.
All right.
One more. 20. Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Nice.
You guys.
So
Ah.
I'll do that with this. So that is another 17 damage.
All right. This one's gonna. This is the one that was hitting. Is gonna fall down as you hit it with your axe. It is going into its chest and falling to the ground. So, do you want to stay? You still got one on you, so I'm assuming you're staying.
Yeah, so I'll just move around to the side so I'm in the middle of the 2 rat people and the rat on the ground, so I'm not out of their
Okay.
combat range, just in underneath the were rat. That's it.
I'm moving Sebastian with you. He's not here, he's on you, but for the sake of being able to. Phil Finn, you're up next.
I'm just going to move into the closest, whatever the closest rat is,
Alright.
while moving, retrieving my staff
Yeah.
and
Okay, this
separating it into two parts,
All right.
and I'm going to beat his face with it.
Go for it.
So the first attack is a 13.
Alrighty. That hits. Another?
Second is an 11. That misses. Holy crap.
Yeah.
So the first one is a 7
Alright.
damage, 7 bludgeoning damage. I'm going to spend another key point for flurry of blows, another 2 attacks. 21 to hit,
That hits.
and an 18
That hits.
for another 10 plus 7, so 17 points of bludgeoning damage. Just beating it around the head and face. So
Alright.
spinning the stick fighting.
Yeah.
Smack, just back and forth.
And it's trying to dodge but can't. And it's getting beaten down as you're smacking it in the face. He is going to. So we've done that one, and that one died. Or did we not yet? We're going to do this guy over here. He's going to move around and try and hit Radalac for a 23 and a 21, which I do believe hit. And so you'll get a bite attack for 4 damage and a sword attack for 3. I rolled a 1 on that. That's terrible. So not very much.
3 damage if it's halved, because it's rounded.
Yeah,
down.
so I'm giving you the damage. If you're raging, you just have it yourself.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just easier that way, so we don't get confused. And that's it for him. Now it is another giant rat's gonna try and move in. 5, 10, 15, 5, 30, and another rat's gonna try to were-rat. It's getting crowded. He's gonna try and hit you since you're right there. Misses. And definitely misses. I got rolled 2s. So, and then there's another rat. And now it is Sebastian, your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna rummage around in Radalac's bag, find a bit of rotten food,
Old cheese.
and cast a spell. I need those 3 small rats to make a dexterity saving throw.
They're actually giant, but okay, yep. I know they look small. One's gonna fail. 4, 11. Jeez. I have an advantage. Okay, 17. So 11, 7, 17. So that's 2 fails and a
So
success.
the 17 failed. Oh no, the 17 passed. That's the only one that
Yep.
passes. So it doesn't take this damage.
Okay.
Which is 16 points worth of acid damage
Woohoo! On each rat except the one that.
on each rat except that
Failed.
last one. I'd say it would be the last one because that makes sense. But as long as they're in that, they will take 2d4 damage every round.
No, they won't.
I think they did.
Oh, and that basically, if that's killed all but that last one will have to make another dex save or take damage.
So there's a little pool here on these 3 tiles, you're saying, of acid?
It's 30 foot long of like an acidic stream
And how long does that last for?
until I stop it,
Okay.
or up to a minute.
So you're concentrating. So how many dice was that when it's turn?
It's going to do it. That other one will have to do a dex save.
Okay, gotcha.
If
Alright.
it fails, it will take the 2d4 damage.
Right. Yima. You're up.
Sorry. So those 2 that are down the bottom.
These 2? Yep.
Actually, can I move to the left as Nora, so I'm diagonally in line with the
Yep.
one on the left, bottom left?
Yep.
And I'm going to use my bow again. With 17 to hit.
That it's.
7 damage plus 4 psychic damage on my first shot.
Alright.
And 9 to hit.
9 misses.
Sweet.
Alright.
And that on my turn there.
Alright, staying where you're at. Who is up? So Nora, you're next. You're muted.
Sonora's got a flame blade out.
Yep.
And she's going to go up to the one that's directly in front of her and just hack at it.
Okay, yep. So go for it.
And that is 19 plus, yes, I think it's 6, yeah. 6 for 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's flame blade. Sorry, just realised what it is. That's 3d6 of damage. That is 12 points of fire damage.
Nice.
That's one.
Alright.
One in front of me, yep.
And that's all you want to do? You have anything else?
I don't. No, I don't think I have anything else just yet.
Alright. This one's gonna try and hit Radalac again. Poor Radalac, getting hit all the time.
That's what he's for.
Yeah, that's what he's for. 16 to hit and 11 to hit.
Neither hit.
Either hit. All right.
Just shield to the face.
Nice. Not today. This other one over here is going to try and hit this thing that's in your backpack, which is Sebastian. Seeing the shiny, it wants, the crystal it's holding. 18 and, oh, nat 20. Yeah, that's going to hit.
They both hit.
Damn.
I'm gonna hit it for hitting.
Okay, hang on one second. I got to do math.
Are you good?
10. That's only 14 damage for you, Sebastian. Alright, you're gonna hit it now. Go for it. Got a luck. 16 hits.
16, yep. 4 damage.
4 damage.
No, bad rat person.
No. Now it's your turn. And then Vilfin's next. What
It's
is it?
happening a lot.
Yeah.
I'll just keep wailing on that one that hit Sebastian.
Alright, go for it.
Nope, 10.
No. You have another attack, though. I do
Yep,
believe.
18.
That hits.
Another 4 damage.
Alright.
That's right.
Oh, 6 damage.
There you
My
go.
bad. Both of those would have been 6 then.
Okay. Don't
Forget it doesn't have that.
Yeah, that sucks. It doesn't do that. You're gonna stay where you are because you're pretty much surrounded. So,
Yeah, I'm
Bill?
good with that.
Vilfin, what would you like to do?
So firstly, DM question, with all this all this racket going on, I did inform our friends at the other end of the cave that they would know what was happening. Would you say that they would be hearing all of this going on, considering the lightning and all sorts of stuff that's been thrown around?
Do you want to shout on your turn your code word?
Yes, I will. At the top of Vilfin's lungs, he will shout in Dwarvish, Aroyar Ali, and then make his attack, stepping in, joining his staff back together, attacking two-handed on this rat.
Alright.
2 attacks. First attack is bad with a 10. Second is 18 to hit, which will do 12 points of bludgeoning damage as he comes down, direct down on top of his head as hard as he can.
Alright, that's gonna kill it. How would you like to say you done this rat
I
in?
just literally just smashed his head in straight down on top of the forehead.
Nice.
Using his movement to scoot past Sonora there straight into the next one.
Okay.
And he's going to spend a key point to attack twice more on the new one.
Alright.
Same thing, two-handed with a 14 and a 21.
That also hits.
So that'll do 9 and 12, so 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
One shot to the ribs, the other shot to the back of the head.
Nice. Alright. And that's it for you, I do believe.
That's it. Yep.
We're gonna move a rat in. 10 to 10. It's gonna take double movement here. And double movement here. To get in there to try and bite the bull. For 22 to hit. Only 3 damage, but it pierces into your leg. Which is halved because of rage, so don't forget that. Yeah, flea bite. This rare rat's. Why do I feel like that one died? I'm pretty sure. Oh, no. Okay, it's gonna try and attack Sebastian again, which means you'll probably do a reaction. 19 to hit and 21 to hit on you, Sebastian, for...
As a reaction, I'm going to cast shield on myself,
Okay,
and
right.
that 21 to hit's not going to hit.
21 to hit's not gonna hit?
Yeah.
Which means the previous one wouldn't have hit either.
No, the first one would hit. but
Okay, and
the
then you
second one I would
react.
shield.
Got it. Okay, so you're gonna take 7. But not the other extra 3. Alright. So that's it for his turn. Did you want to do a reaction, Radlac, or do you want to...
Yeah, I'd have it back. Yeah,
Alright,
why not?
go for it.
20 to hit.
That is.
For 11 points.
11. Nice. And then this rat's going to make a dex saving throw. Which I do believe it fails with a 10, yeah, Sebastian?
Yeah.
Alright. Also, did this one move into the acid damage so it doesn't make a dex save?
Yep.
So I'll make one
would've
for that.
too.
That one's a 16.
It's saved.
Okay, so this is going to take damage.
So that other one, 4 points of damage.
Okay, 4. Alright.
Oh, and now that it's actually got that stuff on it, it needs to wash itself off if it doesn't want to take any more damage.
Yeah, how is he going to do that? Looking at it, that would be bad.
That's not
All
my
right.
problem.
Where...
That's how they deal with the butter.
That's how they do it. This where rat's going to attack at Vilfin. Or it's going to try.
Bring it on.
And it's going to miss with an 8. And the second attack's
Guilty of that, bastard.
22. So only one of them hits. So you get 4 piercing damage. And it is back to Sebastian.
Okay. That one that keeps on taking a swing at me, I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna cast Force Lightning at it.
This fork lightning. It's not going to like that.
Let's roll to see if I hit it. 17 to hit.
That it's.
Alright. Now we'll do
That's a lot of dice, dude.
3d6, which is a giant 6 points of damage. Thank you very much. And the second one will go at the guy on the other side. So
The other side where Vilfin is, or the other side of Radlac?
down.
This one?
So 2 down from me,
Okay.
basically.
Go for it.
And that's a 24 to hit that one.
Yep.
And it takes. Shit, let's go. That's 1, 2, 7 points of damage to that one.
All right. And now it is Ema. What would you like to do, Ema?
Okay, so as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit.
Okay.
Little transparent fey is going to appear above Sebastian's head,
Okay.
and he will take 4 points of healing damage.
Technically, if he's in the backpack of Radalac, it would be in the same square. So
They both get
they
But
both
just
get it.
popping above him.
Yeah. So they both get the heal. So
I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
They both do?
Yeah, we both get it, so 4 points of healing damage.
Yep, 4 points of healing damage to you both.
basically, it's like that.
Does that cast count as 2 of its 3 uses?
No,
Or just
Right,
you
no.
just did it once, but it counts for both of them. So
Yeah.
Oh.
'Cause it just whoever's in that 5-foot space, it
yeah,
heals whoever's there. So there's 2 of them in that space.
yeah.
Sweet, you both get
So-
4 points of healing damage.
Yeah, it's the only way you can actually get around the whole thing of 2 people being in
Yeah.
the same spot.
Yeah.
I think it's a gnome can move in the same spot though. Anyway, go for it.
So, since that's a bonus action, can I use a attack as an action?
Yes.
Okay. And I'll attack with my longbow at that one that's diagonally down from me again.
All right, go for it.
It's 11 to hit.
11 misses.
And I still get 2 attacks.
If you get 2 attacks per action, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Sweet. 16 to hit.
that hits.
That's 12 points of piercing damage. Does my dreadful strikes only count to my first one, or?
Well, you don't need it because you killed this one, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well say. He's dead. So that one's
And-
down.
I'll end my turn there then.
All right. Zenora, you are up.
Okay, the one that is in front of Wilfin.
Yep.
I'm just going to pop my hand on Wilfin's head and I'm going to slash down with the fire blade to the one in front of me. That is a 12 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that actually hits.
You're lucky it's not natural.
Wait for bed
It was a
to
natural
survive.
one. That'd have some fun.
Wilfin's got a reverse mohawk.
Burnt beard.
That's
Fun.
8 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then I'm
Wilfin-
going
Wilfin's
to
having PTSD right now.
I'm going to lift the blade up, ruffle Wilfin's head, and go 30 and step, and just lean back from banging over his head.
All right. No movement for you? You good right there?
I'm good, right?
Okay. Next, I have a lot of deaths right here. Let's see. Swear rat. It's gonna keep trying to attack. Redlight. With a nat 20 and a 13. I think the 13 misses.
Yeah, 13 misses with the shield, yeah.
Okay. So 11 points if your raging attacked. And we have this one is going to try and hit Vilfin for, it's going to miss with a 6 and 16. Does 16 hit you?
16 misses as well.
Oh, nice. All right. And then
This dwarf's too quick for you.
Sonata
Good old
just waves over
matrixy shit.
it is Redleck's turn, and then Vilfin next.
We're at down the bottom.
All right.
These are much easier than harpies.
Yeah.
12?
12.
Yeah, that's just hits, isn't it?
Yep.
So we're at,
Meets it or beats it.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then smacking again. For 22.
That hits.
For 10.
10, and this one definitely kills. This were rat is no more.
Why didn't we do this to begin with?
Vilfin, you're up.
How rough
Yeah.
is this rat that's in front of me looking?
It's looking pretty much almost done.
It's like pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Okay, so Vilfin's just gonna look at the rat, look at his staff. He's gonna put his staff down, and then just grab this thing by the ears and just headbutt him in the face.
All right.
So that would be unarmed strike for 23,
That is.
and the second will be a 15. So the first headbutt will be 8 points of damage, and the second will be 7 points of damage. So for a total of 15 points of headbutt damage.
As you headbutt it, it falls to the ground, bloodied.
Stoked his face in.
Yeah.
Double headbutt. Crack, crack.
Do you move?
Yes, I will move up one square, well, 2 squares, basically 10 feet to give Zenora an opportunity to get to that rat next to Radalac there.
Mm-hmm.
And put me into a flanking position on it as well.
Alright, this rat's gonna try and bite you, Vilfin, for
Bring it on.
21.
That'll hit
Yeah, only 3 damage.
3 points.
And I don't have Sebastian, you're up.
So it's
2 rats left.
the little rats. Did they save their deck saves?
I gotta make 1 deck save for that one that just went. There's a 12, so it takes 4, you say? I think 12
No,
is
it
2d4.
2d4.
2d4, which is another 4 points of damage because for some reason it likes rolling 1 and 3.
It's okay, 4 points. Oh no, 4 points isn't gonna do it.
So I'm gonna touch Radalak on the head, rub his head a little bit, and give him 7 points of healing damage.
He's a good boy.
Rubbing its bald spot.
He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a good travel mate.
He's a good bison. Ema, is that it for you, Sebastian?
Yeah, I'm. The acid and my cohorts are gonna kill it. I don't need to.
Oh, and Vilfin did pick up his staff before he moved. Just so you
Awesome. Ema, you're up.
Well, we'll start with both of them two getting another 1 point of healing damage each.
That's better than nothing.
know. 1 point of healing is the difference between life and death.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So there's still 2 rats alive.
Yeah.
Oh, that we can see. Yep.
We can see.
I'm waiting for the other 100 to come out of the out of the mine.
Ema's going to move to basically that bottom blue square.
Yeah.
So it's diagonally in line with that rat that's in the blue area.
Yep.
And then he's going to go for his bow again.
Go for it.
22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
10 points.
Yeah.
Of
That rat is dead. Do you want to use your second action on the last remaining rat over here?
Yes, I do.
All right. Roll to hit.
With a nat 20 of 27.
Nice.
Yeah, this is, it's going to be. How you want to kill this rat? I don't even. Yeah.
With 14 plus 2, 16 damage.
Yep. This rat is definitely pierced into the ground. An arrow sticking out of it. You guys are out of initiative. We went a little bit over, but.
Ema, you're gonna want to grab those flowers before.
Oh,
Never mind.
I'm going to collect 4 arrows.
All right. And we will end our session with you guys vanquishing the Whisker gang so far in this room. And we will investigate all that on our next thingy. Since we went over a little bit, but I didn't want to leave you in the middle of combat, so hope that's okay.
Yeah, sometimes sucks sort of halfway through combat. So.
Yeah. Before would have been too early, and Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.